What's going on, everybody? It is your host with the least. I don't know. What's going on, though? Welcome to the show, everybody. This is the Michael Garza Show. We are here. We are live. Going hard. Going long. Feeling sexy, I know. Always, 24/7. We're here. Doing the best we can to make the greatest new show of all time. We're going to potentially have Tim Smith on later. It depends on if he's able to, how he's feeling. We may even have him on this particular stream. I'm not too sure. I'll figure out a way, though. I always do figure out a way. It's good to see everybody in here. We don't have a ton of people in at the moment. Hold on. Let's see what we got. It's good to be live, though, man. It's good to be live. Let's see what we got. Pulling up a couple factors here. Pulling up the chat. Like I said, really good to see everybody. As always, I really appreciate everybody who comes in and comes into the fold. I love it. We're ready. Ready to party. Party hard. Party softly. Like to believe. Oh, hold on. Give me one moment, you guys. We're going to get some likes in here. Yeah, we're going to get some likes and subscribes. We're slowly getting the audience pulled in. Slowly but surely. I'm going to start a poll real quick. What up, Carla Higgins? How you doing, my brony bro? What's up? We got Carla and Annie in the house. Hell yeah, we got the people. We got the people in the chat. You guys are going to have to give me a few more moments, though. Just a few more. Now you on the level. Are you ready to swear right here, right now? Here we go. What up, dude? What's up, my brony bros? We got people liking the stream. I love it. Like and subscribe if you can. It really does help the channel grow. More subscribers, the better. We got Annie in the house. We got everybody coming in at a rapid rate. It's good to see so many people coming in. But yeah, tap the like button and send a super chat if possible. You know, the more super chats we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. Helps my PP grow. For sure. And we'll see what we can do. You guys ready for this? So let's take a look. This is
I'm Admiral Brad Cooper here at United States Central Command, where I'm leading the forces executing Operation Epic Fury. First, I want you to know that we continue to keep the families of our fallen heroes and our wounded teammates in our thoughts and prayers. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank the families of the 50,000 American servicemen and women deployed in and around the Middle East. I'm grateful for your selfless sacrifice, and I know that Americans across the country hold you in their hearts. Let me start by offering my overall assessment of Operation Epic Fury. In short, U.S. forces continue delivering devastating combat power against the Iranian regime. I've said this before, but it bears repeating. U.S. combat power is building, Iranian combat power is declining. And we remain centered on very clear military.
I mean, I believe that they're trying to get this thing done and over with. To me, it seems like they're really making a true effort to get this done and over with and not have to be in Iran for too long, you know? I think I think it's sincere, man. I think it's honestly sincere, and you know, people may not believe it, but I think they're doing this out of sincerity, man. I really do.
Objectives in eliminating Iran's ability to project power against Americans and against its neighbors. Every day, we're striking hard at Iranian ballistic missile and drones. To date, we have struck more than 5,500 targets inside Iran, including more than 60 ships, using a variety of precision weapon systems. Just yesterday, we had strike waves nearly every hour from different locations and directions going into Iran. We also took out the last of 4 Soleimani-class warships. That's an entire class of Iranian ships now out of the fight. I'd characterize
Screw Soleimani, by the way.
Our strikes as being unpredictable, dynamic, and decisive. Since the first 24 hours of this campaign, Iranian ballistic missile and drone attacks have dropped drastically. But it's worth pointing out that Iranian forces continue to deliberately target innocent civilians in Gulf countries while hiding behind their own people as they launch attacks from highly populated cities in Iran. Of course, forces executing Operation Epic Fury aren't just defending against Iranian threats. We are methodically dismantling them by hitting Iranian missiles and drones.
That's good, man. They're basically destroying these compounds. They're basically getting rid of the threat that Iran presents by getting rid of their weaponry, sinking their ships. Tiny Lion Gaming says Garza is the boat, the best of all time. I appreciate that, brother. I'm the boat, dude. I'm not the goat. I'm the boat.
As we also strike their defense industrial base. Just last night, our bomber force hit a large ballistic missile manufacturer.
Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It does help the channel grow. We're trying to get to 8,800 subs by the end of the night. So I think we could do it, but yeah, make sure you guys tap that subscribe button, man.
Facility as an example. So it's not just about what's shooting at us today, it's also about eliminating the threat in the future. Now, let me show you a few of the results from the tremendous efforts by America's joint force. Here, you see an Iranian Jamaran-class warship, a large...
Also, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the stream. One more time, double tap the screen to like the stream. The more likes we get, the better. It does help the channel grow, so let's keep on pushing them out, man.
Patrol ship, a drone smuggling vessel, and 4 other surface combatants docked at Chabahar port in the Gulf of Oman the day before we launched Operation Epic Fury. Here's the same pier 4 days later, all ships taken out of action. This Bayandar-class surface ship was hit and rolled on its side. Here's another example. Here you see 2 Iranian surface combatants docked at an Iranian naval base near the Strait of Hormuz, just hours into the campaign. And here's what they look like 3 days later, engulfed in flames after we struck them with a precision weapon. For years,
hello, who is the real
regime
joke? How you doing?
Commercial shipping in U.S. forces in international waters. Our mission is to end their ability to project power and harass shipping in the Strait of Hormuz.
Which is good. Iran should not be harassing the ships that are coming through there. Iran should stay the hell away completely. Iran sucks, dude. Iran is terrible.
In the air, we've achieved a concentration of air power with back-to-back waves of advanced fighters creating constant pressure on the enemy every single day. Our dominance is not a solo effort. It's a testament to the strength of our ironclad alliances. We continue to coordinate closely and effectively with Israel in this very large operation, and we are also coordinating and serving side by side with all of our partners in the Middle East. We're on a path to eliminating Iran's ability to threaten Americans and our friends, and we are achieving this through a combination of lethality, precision, and rapid innovation.
Now, the main question I have is Trump pulling out of Iran. We got my boy Ty Lord. What up, dude? It's going well. How you doing, brother? We're going to have Tim Smith on the channel tonight, potentially. I'm not going to promise it. it depends on how Tim is feeling. It depends on how available Tim Smith is tonight. But there's a good chance. I'm not going to promise any odds, but we're going to try to get Tim Smith on tonight on the later part of the show. It's going to be fun. I'm going to use StreamYard to make it a lot easier on the two of us to do this. So it's going to be cool. My boy Ty Lord's chilling, dude. My man. Hey, tonight it's good to have a chill day, man. Sometimes you just gotta chill. I get it. I gets it. Yeah, I think Iran is screwed, man. I think Iran is totally screwed. I don't see any way for Iran to win this. Unless you guys have an idea on how Iran can win this, I don't see any possibility at all.
Let me highlight a few examples, at least the ones that aren't classified, of how we are achieving lethal effects in entirely new ways. First, our warfighters are leveraging a variety of advanced AI tools. These systems help us sift through vast amounts of data in seconds, so our leaders can cut through the noise and make smarter decisions faster than the enemy can react. Humans will always make final decisions on what to shoot and what not to shoot, and when to shoot, but advanced AI tools can turn processes that used to take hours and sometimes even days into seconds. I continue to be impressed with all the branches of the U.S. military. The entire team is performing superbly. Strike operations from our joint force continue, as I've said. I assess that we are clearly exercising air superiority.
U.S. military, man, is amazing, dude. They're crazy. Crazy good. You guys, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the stream. One more time, double tap the screen to like the stream. Don't tap it with your tip. Don't tap it with your tip. All right? Try not to, at least. Also, if you guys can, subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow in more ways than one, but it keeps us fresh, keeps our D fresh.
Superiority over vast swaths of Iran. We have the most integrated air defense umbrella in the Middle East, and our defensive operations from the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and Space Force teams are performing magnificently. A note about the Space Force. Our space superiority has been a critical enabler to this fight.
Dude, Space Force is awesome, dude. ET says this was supposed to happen in 2030. Thank you for subscribing to the Michael Garza Show. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Thank you so much, Cody Lawson, for subscribing to the channel. If you guys want to be like Cody Lawson, tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Once again, I'm going to put Cody's name right back up on the board. Thank you for subscribing to the Michael Garza Show. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Thank you, Brony. My Brony bro, dude. You're a pink Brony bro. And you dance at the gay club.
First, they're degrading Iranian capability. And second, they're helping to protect American forces. And I'll have to leave it right there. All told, despite this incredible progress, make no mistake, we remain highly vigilant.
Just remember, though, double tap the screen to like the stream. One more time, double tap the screen to like the stream. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to become channel members as well and subscribers. You guys are awesome. But yeah, that was a good speech. That was a good presentation. I think the war in Iran is going to be done very quickly. I think so, man. Oh, Trump did a speech earlier. Okay.
And there he is. You can see him there, President Trump, now walking out there.
Oh, shit.
In Kentucky. And so he's waving to the crowd. He has been on a sort of tour in the area earlier today. He made a stop at a different location in Ohio in order to talk about
I'm supporting Trump, dude. No, I love Trump, dude. Tap the subscribe button if you guys love Trump, man. Tap that to subscribe button. We got this. Oh, we got this, yeah. Make sure you guys tap the like button and tap the subscribe button, though. Double tap the screen to like the stream one more time. Double tap the screen to like the stream. The more likes we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. So thank you for tapping the like button. I really appreciate it. Let's go.
Drugs. That company had decided to invest billions of dollars back into the American economy to line up with some of President Trump's views there as far as tariffs go. And so we're watching as President Trump is now stepping into the room. Just a short time ago, we were also able to see some of the special guests in the crowd there as well. That includes boxer and social media influencer Jake Paul. We were able to see that vantage point of him.
Jake Paul's in the crowd. Oh, God. See, Jake Paul, I love Trump, but man, if Jake Paul's a supporter, that makes me want to back away. I can't stand the Paul brothers, dude. They just piss me off.
Behind the scenes.
Like, I love successful people, but they suck. They're like two successful people I just can't stand. Jake Paul's okay. Logan Paul pisses me off. Jake Paul, he's kind of a knucklehead, but it's really Logan Paul that really makes me angry.
We don't know if he will be making any remarks while President Trump is there speaking in Kentucky, but walking up to the microphone now. We had been waiting to see when the president would arrive. Just about 20 or so.
I wonder what he talks about, man.
So minutes behind schedule.
I'm kind of curious to see what he talks about.
Let's listen in.
It's always copyrights every time this song plays, so want to wait for him to get up on the stage. I'll wait for him to get up on the stage real quick before we play any audio. Come on, get on the stage, dude.
In Kentucky.
No, they're still playing the music. Thank you guys for tapping the like button, though. Double tap the screen to like the stream one more time. Double tap the screen to like the stream.
Everyday Americans. Now let's see if we can listen in.
Thank you.
Trump Daddy's on the podium, dude. Trump Daddy.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. And a very special hello, Kentucky. I love Kentucky. I love Kentucky. We won in a landslide. We won by so much. We have the all-time record in these states.
Oh, damn, dude.
But it's great to be back in this beautiful
Thank you for subscribing to the Michael Garza Show. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Hey, thank you, Matthew, for tapping the subscribe button, man. Hey, if you guys can, subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. Make sure you guys are like Matthew and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to put Matthew's name up on the board. I'm going to give him a round of applause. Thank you for subscribing to the Michael Garza Show. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Thank you so much, Matthew. I appreciate it, man. Everybody, one more time, give a shout-out to Matthew for subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It does help the channel grow in more ways than one. So I appreciate everybody for taking the time to subscribe.
Wealth with so many proud, hardworking, unbelievable American patriots. Thank you. And we're here today with the men and women of a phenomenal company that has been helping Kentucky grow and prosper for 6 incredible decades. In other words, they've been here for a long time.
Oh, wait, what company is this?
Verst Logistics.
Oh, Verst Logistics, okay.
Verst Logistics. Good company. Just met a lot of the
Verst or Verst?
The people that run it. They're good people. They love you. They love you, actually. If they didn't, I wouldn't be here, probably. I don't think I'd do that. If they didn't love you, I'd walk off this stage right now. With your help, this family-owned business has risen from a small trucking operation into a juggernaut of warehousing, packaging, one of the biggest transportation, all these big labels they put on, but I'll tell you, America's favorite brands right here, and this has been an unbelievable group of people that built this wonderful company, and I want to thank them very much. It's an honor to be here. And like the people of Kentucky, you do it with skill and precision and pride, using equipment stamped with those beautiful words, made in the USA. Do you remember?
Hell yeah, dude.
Made in the USA. We're putting it all over the place. And we're making more and more things in the USA, more than we ever had. More people are working today in the USA than at any time in the history of our country. And by the way,
hell yeah,
we
dude.
have a great military.
Hold on. Chrome is kind of effing up on me. Hold on, you guys.
The best. Better than any military in the world by far. I didn't know that we're going to have to be showing it off so much, to be honest with you. I built it. In my first term, we built this military.
Thank you for subscribing to the Michael Garza Show. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Hey, thank you, Angel Corky, for subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Let's get Angel Corky's name back up on the board. Thank you very much for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. Let's get your name back up on the board here real quick. Thank you for subscribing to the Michael Garza Show. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. It's a big deal, man. Big deal, big deal.
Much as we're using it, but we're using it well, and there's no better military. There's nobody even close, so we're very proud of it. So we have in this company 2,600 employees, and they pour out their...
Oh, and also, you guys, double tap the screen to like the stream. One more time, double tap the screen to like the stream. The more likes we get, the better. It does help the channel grow in more ways than one. So double tap the screen to like the stream. Let's keep going, man.
Their sweat and their soul into shipping the products America knows and loves, and they're doing more business than they've ever done before. And thanks to the record-setting tax cuts that we passed in the great, big, beautiful bill, biggest tax cuts in the history of our country. Tax cuts.
Daniel, what up, dude?
You know, as I grew up, I'd watch politicians, and I'd always hear that, we're going to cut your taxes, cut your taxes. This is the first group of opponents. It's the first group, the Democrats. They're always saying, we're going to raise your taxes. Historically, a politician has to. Ideally, you're going to follow through. But you have to say, we're cutting taxes. They say, we're going to raise that. They were going to give you, if they won, Kamala and Joe, Sleepy Joe. But
Sleepy Joe, dude. Kamala.
they were going to raise your taxes more than any. It was the biggest tax increase in the history of our country. And I kept saying, are they really saying this? I don't know.
No, I was a little bit surprised, man. Just a little bit.
Doing it that long.
Hell yeah.
But they were going to give you the biggest tax cut, and now again, the midterms are coming. They want to raise your taxes higher than you've ever had before. We have to win. The midterms are going to be very, very important to keep it going. But
gotta keep it rolling, man.
The tax cuts, which are record-setting, we passed the great, big, beautiful bill, and I'm pleased to report that
the big, beautiful bill is a little too big in my opinion, but I'll take it. I'll take it as it is. Double tap the screen to like the stream. One more time, double tap the screen to like the stream. The more likes we get, the better. It does help the channel grow, and let's keep rolling.
Logistics is investing more than $10 million into expanding its operations this year right here. $10 million.
No, I love Trump's speeches as well, Annie. I think that I love the fact that he goes off script. The way he does, it's impressive, it's incredible. I love it.
And you're buying brand new tractor trailers and opening up warehouses in 2 additional states, Texas and North Carolina. And that's what it's all about. And that's why we did it. And with the help of our tax cuts, all of those trucks and warehouses and equipment purchases, everything that we're doing, And everything that you see in this country that's being built, you get what's called expensing, meaning a deduction in the first year. 1 year, it's the bit. Now, to a lot of people, that doesn't mean. To me, it means something else. It means jobs. That's why we have so many jobs, the best jobs ever. Perhaps most importantly to the workers here today, I'm pleased to report that the great big beautiful bill also delivers no tax on overtime.
No tax on overtime, hell yeah.
Whoever thought that was going to happen? That means every extra hour you work, your overtime pay is now 100% tax-free. You have no tax. Remember that when you go and vote. Because the Democrats
That's amazing, man. That's amazing.
want to end it. So you take home 20 or 30% more to those beautiful children, whoever the hell you're bringing it home to, okay? I don't know who you're bringing it home to. I don't want to know. That's not my business, although it could be interesting. After so many years of politicians who sold out the working men and women of our country, we finally have a
Joe Biden.
president who puts American workers first. With us today are the front row Joes. You know, they have followed me. What are you up to, about 350 rallies, right? 350 rallies. I don't know what the hell they do. I don't know where they get their money, but they follow me a lot. We have a lot of people.
Group of people following Trump Daddy. Hell yeah, dude.
They just like a tour, but they're front row Joes. They're like
Trump's like a rock star, dude. Trump is straight up a rock star. That's all I got to say.
Professionals are getting on the front row. Thank you. And there's a lot of them, too. Thank you very much. Great honor. So a short time ago, under a man named Sleepy Joe Biden, has anyone heard of him?
Sleepy Joe, dude.
Has anyone heard of him? How about Barack
Sleepy
Hussein Obama?
Joe. Well, you. Boo. Hell no to Barack. Hell no to Barack.
He went to Jesse Jackson's funeral. He spoke, and it was like a political hit job. And the family of Jesse Jackson got angry as hell at him because they understand they hated each other. You know, he was there. But I loved watching that. That was so. The family goes outside and they start screaming at him. A short time ago, under Biden and his allies in Congress, we were dead.
Make sure you guys double tap the screen to like the stream. One more time, double tap the screen to like the stream. Let's keep going, man.
Now, we were a dead country, I'll tell you, and it looked like we weren't going to come back. Now we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. This is the hottest.
The sexiest country ever, dude.
Anywhere.
Hell yeah.
Most powerful military.
Hot.
The
Very
stock
hot.
market has set 53 all-time record highs since the election. All time.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, look, the markets have been going up, I'll admit it. Could they crash under a Democratic presidency? Probably. Taking a look at the markets right now, in fact. Well, looking good, actually. I've been swing trading small cap index ETFs, which has been surprisingly lucrative. More than I would have expected. Very fun, though. I love swing trading. You guys know me, man. You guys know that I'm a swing trading maniac, you know. Overall.
And the typical American's 401k is up by almost $35,000 since.
So while we're watching this, I'm actually going to make myself a bowl of chicken real quick. So BRB. Yeah, very warm. All right, we're gonna eat some leftover chicken. Let's keep going.
Since I took office, and in 4 years, Joe Biden got less than $1 trillion of new investment into the United States. So think of this. $1 trillion over a period of much less, over a period of 4 years. We got $18 trillion. And Jake Paul knows what that means. $18 trillion in 11 months, because they haven't
That's amazing.
calculated the 12 months. So we have 18 trillion in 11 months. Say
That's
in a year.
wild. Trump has done way more than Joe Biden could, and Joe Biden couldn't do shit in 4 years. Joe Biden wasn't doing anything, man. Biden's going to go down as one of the worst presidents of all time, straight up. Biden is going down as the worst president of all time. Joe Biden is even worse than Jimmy Carter. Let's keep going.
What difference does it make compared to less than substantial?
Also, don't forget to double tap the screen to like the stream. One more time, double tap the screen to like the stream. The more likes we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. But yeah, double tap the screen to like the stream. Let's keep going, man.
Potentially less than 1 trillion in 4 years. You would say they're not doing. They didn't do a good job, Jake. I didn't ask Jake who he voted for, but I don't think it was Kamala. I don't think so. I think your whole reputation would be shot if you said, "Oh, I voted for Kamala." That would be the end of your whole career, Jake. But here in the heartland of America, you're already seeing the results of what we've done. I just came from Thermo Fisher Scientific in Reading, Ohio, right across the way. The great American company that's investing $2 billion in domestic manufacturing, all because of what we've done with the tariffs and with the deductions and all of the other things that we've done. Ford Motor Company, and by the way, we have more jobs in terms of construction. We're building more factories now in this country than at any time in the history of our country. More factories are being built.
That's pretty impressive, man. That's amazing.
And Ford Motor Company, a good old staple, has announced a $2 billion assembly plant in Louisville, Kentucky, which will support more than 2,200 Kentucky jobs.
Biden was so bad, dude.
And I was with Ford.
Joe Biden was terrible, but yeah, dude, I like the fact that Trump's in Kentucky right now. Hell yeah, dude. Trump's killing it, man.
The other day, I was in Detroit, and Bill Ford, the head of it, he had an advantage over everybody else in getting the job, but that's okay. He was born Ford, but he was showing me a plant that was built in like 1914, very old, one of the biggest plants in the country, but one of the oldest.
Well, you guys, don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. So don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Like I said, it does help the channel grow. And the more subscribers we get, the better. I try to highlight everybody who subscribes because I do care about my subscribers a lot. I care about you guys. I want to make sure you guys succeed, and I want to mainly talk about investing, but honestly, it is fun to dive into the world of politics a little bit. I still think politics is a little bit of a zero-sum game, but I do love Trump, so.
And they were getting ready to shut it down a year and a half ago, and then he heard Trump was running, and he sort of said, let's wait.
Uh-oh. So Chrome has been acting kind of funky. I have zero clue what's happening with Google Chrome right now, to be honest. I think it's being kind of dumb. Is it working?
So they were getting ready to shut it down. It was on minimal time. It was just a question of time, but he said, let's wait. And he waited. And they just announced 2 weeks ago that they're now going to run 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
Damn, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? What?
Building the Ford 150. Big difference. It's a big difference. That's a big difference. You shut it down or you run 24 hours a day. And they're doing a good job. Apple, a great company, $2.5 billion to manufacture 100% of the glass for iPhones and Apple Watches right here in Kentucky factories, all being made in Kentucky.
Wow, man. Seems like Kentucky's winning on this one, man.
And Apple's spending
No. TV feed kind of went way.
$50 billion on new plants all over the United States. Think of that. Who the hell else could have done this? Nobody else. Nobody else. I say it kiddingly, but I'm actually not kidding. Nobody else could have. He's done a good job, Tim Cook. But $650 billion, think of it. And just 2 days ago, GE Aerospace, they're doing phenomenally, announced a $1 billion investment in
$1 billion. Ooh.
American manufacturing, including $115 million right across the river in the Queen City, Cincinnati. I love Cincinnati. So jobs, factories, and new investments are pouring in as they do.
I love it, man.
We have added.
We're trying to get the jobs back, man. AI is taking over like crazy, man. I mean, AI is great, but it also is a little bit scary sometimes. Admittedly. I think it's good to admit that AI is a little bit trippy, a little bit scary. You know what I mean? I mean, like, come on. Let's keep going.
70,000 new construction jobs in just a short period of time, including 8,000 brand new construction jobs in Kentucky. Okay? Kentucky. I love the way a real Kentuckian pronounces it, but if I do it, but I love Kentucky. More Americans are working today than any time in history, and that number is going to be, wait till you see the numbers by the end of the year. We did an excursion. You know what an excursion is? We had to take a little trip to get rid of some evil, very evil people. It should have been done for 47 years. They've been killing our people. 47 years. 47 years. And I can only say this. They were all
Trump's killing it, dude. Trump's killing it.
prepared. They're very strong. You know, they're going to try and take over the whole Middle East. They were going to knock out Israel. They don't know what the hell hit them, right? They don't know what hit them. They got hit by the American military.
Hey, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, though. The more subscribers we get, the better. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Let's go, dude.
They don't know. They say, what the hell is happening? They didn't expect anything like this. To bring down energy costs for American workers and families and businesses like this one, we ended the Green News scam. You know the scam? Greatest scam in American history. Well, maybe the election results of the second election were. I would say what was the greater scam? The Green News scam or the 2020 rigged election? I would say the
My man, dude.
2020. I think the election. I think the election, but what difference?
I will say the main reason that Trump got elected was because Biden was so terrible as a president. Biden was the worst president of all time. I think the Democrats have a lot of explaining to do. Biden was terrible. And then Kamala Harris was even worse.
Sure, but the main thing is, we said, get out and vote. We're going to do it again. And we're going to make it too big to rig. And that's what we did. We got the highest vote in history. We didn't need that big. We made it too big to rig. We terminated the insane electric vehicle mandate where you were mandated. And I like electric cars. I think they're great. I like Elon. I said, Elon, look, not everybody wants an electric car. And I like him, and it's a great product, everything, but they have to have, we ended the mandate. We ended the mandate. Now you can have gasoline, you can have hybrid, you can have whatever the hell you want. You can have electric.
Yeah. An options-based economy. I love that. That's the thing. Options, 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 man.
You to buy an electric car by 2030. The only one problem, you can't charge it. You ever see a charger? You're driving down the road, you're running a little low, and they say, electric charging plant 150 miles up the road. That's a bad feeling. And we massively increased production of American oil, natural gas, and clean, beautiful Kentucky coal.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
And we're not allowed in the Trump administration, we're not allowed to use the word coal without preceding it with two words, clean, beautiful. We say clean, beautiful coal. And we had Doug Burgum the other day, Secretary of the Interior, who's great, and Chris Wright, Secretary of Energy. And they were giving a long speech on coal. And I tried to stop them. I was in the audience. They kept saying, clean, beautiful coal, clean, beautiful coal, clean, beautiful. And after about like 40 times, I said, wait a minute, just say coal. It's too much. It's too much. But it's clean, beautiful coal, and it's back, and it's roaring back.
Give me that coal, baby. Give me that coal. Oh, yeah. Trump's a stud, dude. Trump's a stud.
You know, it's interesting. China uses a lot of coal. China's very smart. They use coal. What they don't use much of, if at all, are windmills. So they make all the windmills, and they sell that garbage to us. Round and round it goes, keeps losing money. Every time it goes around, it loses $25. That's a lot, you know. And kills a lot of birds. Kills them all. You know, if you shoot a beautiful bald eagle, they put you in jail for 5 years. Windmills kill them by the thousands.
Jesus, really?
They figured that one out. Last year, I took action
that's
to
crazy.
save 74 coal power plants from crushing restrictions and regulations that were putting them out of business, that would have forced them to shut down, including 4 plants we saved right here in Kentucky. And some of the people that work at those plants are here with us now. It's very powerful, and it is now with modern equipment, clean, beautiful, but it's a very powerful fuel. It's very powerful. And if it wasn't China and some of these other big behemoths would not be using it. They use it because it's powerful, very, very powerful.
Absolutely.
The wind, you know, you're watching television and you want to watch, and your beautiful wife, our First Lady, says, I'm sorry, darling, you can't watch tonight. The wind has gone down and we have... But I want to watch myself on television. I want to watch myself debate. He says, I'm sorry, darling, we have absolutely no energy. There's no wind tonight. What a scam. That's a pretty big scam. That's one of the top. I say that's a top 5. It's about 5 that are real beauties. I also announced a lease agreement for $1.5 billion of private sector uranium enrichment facility in Paducah. Paducah. And as we take decisive action to stop the threat posed by the terrorist regime in Iran with Operation Epic Fury.
Operation Epic Fury, baby. Yeah, I don't really see any real problem with him vilifying windmills, though. I really don't. I get it. I mean, they do kill a lot of birds. Birds do fly into those windmills, man. So it's not like it doesn't happen. And there could be ways to protect those birds, by the way. There's got to be ways to protect those birds, man. Sweet birds, man. I'm a bird guy. I love birds, dude. Birds are amazing. Yeah, I think it's good to. I love that there's energy buoys that use the tidal forces of the Earth to collect the energy. I think that's really cool. Tidal forces can absolutely be used to gather energy. Yeah. Hey, thank you guys for tapping the like button and tapping the subscribe button, though. I really do appreciate it. The more likes and the more subscribes we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. So thank you guys for being part of the stream, being a part of the show. Let's keep going, man.
Is that a great name? Well, it's only good if you win. You know, you can only do. And we've won. Let me tell you, we've won. You know, you never like to say too early you won. We won. We won the bet. In the first hour, it was over. But we won. But they gave me a list of names at General. Sir, you can pick the name you'd like, sir. I said, the name of what? The name of the attack on Iran, sir. And they gave me like 20 names. And I'm like falling asleep. I didn't like any of them. Then I see Epic Fury. I said, I like that name.
Epic Fury. That is a pretty tight name for something like that.
And my administration,
that is pretty tight.
Better than anybody, is also working to keep the oil flowing. It's flowing all over. We knocked out, you know, they want to drop some mines. Very friendly people, mines, so boats blow up. And we knocked out as of, you know, every hour I have to change.
Hey guys, we're at 8,775 subscribers. Once again, we're at 8,775 subs. Make sure you guys tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It does help the channel grow, so the more subscribers we get, the better. So don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It does help the channel grow. Let's keep going.
They knock them out so fast, I've never seen anything. Think of it. They knocked out 54 ships in 2 days, and they're real ships. In fact,
54 in 2 days? That's crazy.
Yeah, they're warships. I said, why the hell did we kill them? Why didn't we just capture them and use them in our Navy? They said they wouldn't have qualified for that. But I got a little upset with my people. I said, why do we have to knock them? And actually, one of my generals said, sir, it's a lot more fun doing it this way. But we knocked out 58 naval ships.
That number is wild, dude. 58 naval ships. Iran's navy's gone. It's clear they were not even a strong enough navy in any way, man. I can't believe the Iranian navy just went down like that. Like, Iran's cooked. Iran is absolutely cooked right now. It's true. Iran is cooked. You know it, man.
We knocked out their navy, okay? Let's put it that way. But they also knocked out the mine layers. They call them mine layers. They put mines in the water. Lovely job, isn't it?
Hey, I do want to thank you guys for tapping the subscribe button, though. We're at 8,776 subscribers. Once again, we're at 8,776. We're trying to get to 8,800 by the end of the stream. I think we could do it. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can do it. But yeah, if we can get to that, if we can get to 8,800 by the end of this stream, man, I just want to thank every single person for being so involved in the process. And we've had a lot of amazing people. Oh, yeah. Huh.
Nice blow-up ships. And we knocked out 31 of them. And, you know, I was very proud of myself. I said, why didn't you use the weapon that we use on the drugs that come in by sea? Do you know that drugs by sea are down 98%? And I said, that's a hell of a weapon. And they said, well, give it a shot. It worked very well. We've knocked out, I think, 28 or 29, all of them, almost all of them. They'll all be gone. By the time I'm finished speaking, they'll be gone. These people work very fast. But I'm pleased to report that earlier today, the International Energy Agency agreed to coordinate the release of a record 400 million barrels of oil from various national
400 million barrels of oil. That's crazy.
Petroleum reserves around the world, which will substantially reduce the oil prices as we end this threat to America and this threat to the world. We don't want to leave early, do we?
Yeah, Iran sucks, dude. We want to get out. I would like... I would like it if we got out early, but, you know.
We got to finish the job.
I mean, finish the
right?
job, but finish it quickly, you know.
Over the past 11 days, our military has virtually destroyed Iran. Tough country.
Hey, guys, we're at 8,000. I can't believe it. We're at 8,777 subs. Once again, we're at 8,777 subscribers. I want to thank each and every single one of you guys for being a subscriber to the channel. You know, keep it up. You know, encourage people to subscribe, share the channel with people. You know, double tap the screen to like the stream is another thing. Double tap the screen to like the stream. The more likes we get, the better. It does help the channel grow in a lot of ways. So let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going, man.
Their Air Force is gone, totally gone. That took the better part of about 3 hours. They no longer have radar. They don't have anti-aircraft equipment. They don't have anything. Their missiles are down 90%. Their drones are down 85%. We're blowing up the factories where they're made left and right. And frankly, nobody has ever seen anything like it. Nobody's ever seen anything like what you're witnessing now, and that can include the original killing of Soleimani and al-Baghdadi, two of the worst killers in the world that I did, as well as Operation Midnight Hammer, where we totally obliterated Iran's nuclear potential. We obliterated it. They don't have nuclear potential. And then after Midnight Hammer, and then we left, we figured that'll be the end of them for a while. But they started again. That's why we got to finish it, right? We don't want to go back every 2 years. And that's because, you know, there'll be some day when you don't have me as president. You'll have perhaps you'll have a weak, pathetic person like we've had in the past, mostly all. Like Barack Hussein Obama, who signed one of the worst deals ever.
Boo. Barack. Dude, nobody likes Barack Obama. I mean, some people might. Oh, God, what the hell? Tracy from daycare says, where the F is my child support? You steady paying on YouTube. Paying on YouTube. And take one each. That's funny, dude. Holy shit. I love it. I love it.
With Iran, where they were going to give up everything. Remember when he filled up a 757 with billions of dollars of cash and sent it to Iran? Billions. People forget that. That's when I realized the presidency is very powerful. When you could put over $1 billion in an airplane and fly it over and give it to a foreign country that's your enemy. How stupid was that? But that deal, the Iran nuclear deal, gave them the right to have a nuclear weapon as of 3 years ago. If I didn't terminate that deal, I terminated it very quickly. If I didn't terminate that deal, they would have had nuclear weapons, and this world would right now be a different place, much different place. Believe me. And then Biden, he came along. He had no clue. He didn't know what the hell he was doing. But what they did was incredible. Everything they did was wrong. Think of it. Afghanistan, Biden, Afghanistan.
No, Biden's so trash, dude. Biden's trash. Riding with Biden.
Most embarrassing day in the history of our country. Embarrassing. 13 dead, but hundreds and hundreds are dead from, I count both sides, you know, I do. I count both sides, sorry. But hundreds and hundreds of people dead. And instead of leaving from Bagram, they fled. You know, I hate to even say it. There's no reason. We were in there. I was the one. We're going to get out. We're going to get out with strength and dignity. We're pounding the hell out of them. They didn't like Donald Trump, the Taliban. They would do anything I asked them to do.
No more used up Red Lobster gift cards. That's funny.
You know that. And this guy comes in, left all the equipment behind. I said, every piece of equipment will be taken out with us. They said, no, it's better to leave the plane. I said,
hey, thank you guys for tapping the subscribe button. We're currently at 8,778 subs. Once again, we're at 8,778 subscribers. So if you guys can, please subscribe. Tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It really does help the channel grow in a lot of ways. So we're trying to see if we can get to a bigger marker for sure. We're trying to see how far we can get on the YouTubes. So yeah, if we can get to 10,000 subs by the end of the month, I mean, I'll be pretty stoked. Thank you, Tracy from Daycare, for subscribing. I appreciate it. I appreciate the classiness. Thank you so much. I think it's freaking. I think you guys are all hilarious. So let's give a shout out to Tracy from Daycare.
Thank you for subscribing to the Michael Garza Show.
Oh, Tracy
Don't
from
forget to
Daycare.
tap the
There we go.
subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner.
But yeah, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Anybody else who wants to subscribe, though, the more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. We're currently sitting at 8,779 subs. Once again, we're at 8,779 subs. I can't believe it, man. We're growing and growing and growing. We're getting bigger and better. We're growing faster than I ever anticipated. So let's keep going, man.
why is it better? Well, I think it's more cost efficient to leave the plane. No. You got a brand new fighter jet, $150 million. You give it a tank of gas, little jet fuel, and you fly it out. They said, sir, I think it's better to leave the plane. These are the exact opposite generals as we have now. Do we love General Raisin Cane? He's great. But oil prices are...
Yeah, Biden might have had the most incompetent presidency of all time. Like, he was one of the most incompetent bastards of all time. I'm glad we don't have Biden anymore as president. That was a nightmare. Having Biden as president was a fucking nightmare. Terrible.
Already coming.
Hey, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, though. The more subscribers we get, the better. So, let's see. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Yeah, no, that's not happening, E.T. Sorry. Good Lord, man. Bathroom break time, bro.
Coming back down, and it's going to come down, but we're not leaving until that job is finished, and it's going to be very fast. It's going to be very fast, but we're not going to count on having competent presidents. We have to assume we're going to have incompetent ones, like the one we had last time that couldn't walk off a stage. Remember? He'd finish with a speech. The speech would last about 2 minutes. People would come out, not many, like 2 people. And he'd be finished with the speech, and then he could never find his way off the platform. He'd look around over here. There's so many stairs. Like I have 4 sets of stairs on this platform. Usually they have at least that. He couldn't find, or walking up Air Force One. Now, I know the problem with this, it can happen. You could slip. I could slip. I came downstairs today that was soaking wet. You know, it's a little rainy today. And I have steel stairs, and I'm saying, ay. But I do it very slowly. I'd grab that thing, because nobody cares if you set a speed record. The only thing I admired about Barack Hussein Obama, which was nothing actually.
Yeah.
but the only thing is the way he bobbed down. Remember, he'd bob. Hey, you talk about unpresidential. He's bobbing. And I couldn't believe that he made it without at least a noticeable major fall. But Biden was the opposite. Biden couldn't even walk up the stairs. He fell 3 times walking up the... And
Joe
the world
Biden,
watches
baby.
that, and they don't like seeing it, although they actually do like seeing it, because they say, what the hell is going on? Or when he fell at the Air Force Academy, right? And the general was standing there.
I mean, Biden sucks. Let's just put it that way. Biden's terrible. Worst president of all time. Joe Biden. If you guys believe that Joe Biden was one of the worst presidents of all time, actually, if you guys believe that Joe Biden was the worst president of all time, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys think he was even worse than Jimmy Carter, please subscribe to the channel. some of these fake what do you call these? Fake channels make me laugh so hard, dude.
Could have caught him, but he didn't want to drop.
But yeah, if you guys can, though, tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It does help the channel grow. Once again, please tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it flowing. Let's keep it fresh. Let's keep it sexy. And you guys are amazing, man. You guys are keeping the show afloat, and I love it.
The paper that he's holding in his hand. So Biden went down for the count. Now, we have a country now that's respected, and we don't play games, and we have the greatest military, and it's so nice to see. It's so nice to see. And they want to get back in office for the midterms, and you can't let them. Did you see that they went to Munich, right? You saw that, right? You saw Gavin Newsom. He admitted that Gavin Newsom. So I think his career is over, okay? Let's get off the teleprompter for you.
Gavin Newsom's terrible. Dude, the things he said in front, like, he's the quintessential liberal who talks down to minorities. Gavin Newsom's a piece of garbage, dude. I think he has to be the worst Democrat frontrunner of all time. If he runs against J.D. Vance, if Gavin Newsom runs against J.D. Vance, Gavin Newsom's getting cooked all day, all night. And if Gavin Newsom becomes president, God help this country. God help this country if Gavin Newsom becomes president, dude. We're screwed. We are screwed. Yeah, Biden was the worst of the worst, man. One of the worst. He was the worst president of all time. Biden was terrible. Like I said, if you guys think that Biden sucks, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys think that Biden was the worst president of all time, please tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Let's keep going, man.
You mind if I get
Let's
off
keep
the
going.
teleprompter for a couple of minutes? Because this is, I have these great speech writers. I drive them crazy because half of the time I'm not. But Gavin Newsom, in an interview, you have a doctor in the house, please? Doctor? Yeah, take your time, please.
Hope she's okay. Looks like somebody went down for the count.
Take your time. We have all the time. These are great people. They wait so long, hours and hours. They're great people, right? We have all the time, right?
Trump's the man, dude. He's waiting. He's waiting as long as needed. He just wants to make sure that person's all right, dude. She died?
Thank you.
Now, Trump's the man, dude.
First responders are incredible, by the way.
I hope she's all right. She ends up being okay. Well, I'm hoping so. Might have been a little hot in that room, it sounds like. Dude, medical emergencies are always scary, man.
Want to play a song? Do you think the people backstage are listening to me? How about Ave Maria? Well, because is going to be okay. How about putting it in right now, Ave Maria, if they are listening? Ave Maria by Pavarotti.
I'm glad they were able to help her out.
Take your time, doctor. Take your time. She looks great. She looks great.
Oh, is that Dr. Oz? Dude, Dr. Oz is the man. Dude, Dr. Oz to the rescue, dude. Dude, Trump is a top G. Top G. Top G, dude. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Freaking Dr. Oz to the rescue, though. Holy crap, man. Yeah, it seems like she's going to be okay. But yeah, Dr. Oz to the rescue, my man. Holy crap, dude. Dude, Trump's the man, dude. Trump's the greatest president of all time, man. If you guys can, though, please subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. So don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. We're currently sitting pretty at 8,781 subs. Once again, we're at 8,781 subscribers. We're really kicking butt, and it looks like they're taking her out, though, to make sure she's good.
Oz.
Dr. Oz is a miracle worker, dude. Dr. Oz is the man.
Can you believe it?
I love Dr. Oz, dude. Dr. Oz is a stud.
Oz. He's a good doctor. Thank you, Oz.
No, Dr. Oz is a stud, dude. One of the best. One of the best dudes on TV. One of the best doctors on TV. I love the dude. He's amazing.
Oz. Thank you, everybody. Great job. Thank you.
Hey, congrats to Dr. Oz and the first responders, man. Hey, thank you for tapping the subscribe button. We're at 8,000. I can't believe we're almost to 8,800 subs, man. We're getting closer and closer every day, man. 8,782 subs. Once again, we're at 8,782 subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel grow in more ways than one. And you guys have been just unbelievable, incredible. So I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, just for how incredible everybody's been.
Well, thank you very much. We're talking about Gavin Newsom. Doesn't seem like a very good subject right now. It made that young lady not feel so good. Anyway, he admitted he has mental problems, that he's not a smart person, that he is a mental lack of ability. He's unable to read a speech. He can't read. And all of the other things.
I mean, he's got dyslexia. I think what pissed me off was that he was trying to pander to minorities. He was using it as a way to pander to minorities, and I think that's what pissed me off more than anything. Like, you know, if you got dyslexia, I mean, like, you know, you can't necessarily help that. But, yeah.
He said he has a lot of mental problems. And I was attacked by a reporter that said, well, what's wrong with that? I said, nothing's wrong with it. But I don't want the President of the United States to have a cognitive deficiency. Okay. Right?
Well, I just don't like Gavin Newsom because I think he's basically Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. That's the way I see him. Whenever I see Gavin Newsom, I see Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. That's what I see, man.
And when he admitted this, I said, I think he just lost the Democrat nomination. What do I know? But you know what? I'm for everybody. But, you know, when it comes to president, you got to be sharp. You got to be sharp as hell. One of the greatest victories we have achieved for hardworking Americans with the help of our great Republican majorities in Congress is no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, and as I told you before, no tax on overtime, which affects you. 800,000 Kentucky seniors. And every Democrat voted against it. So remember, and they'll terminate it. If they take power, they'll terminate it. 800,000 Kentucky. So you have, think of that. You have no tax on Social Security. 800,000 seniors, and they will end it. We got to win the midterms. We also made interest on auto loans tax deductible. First time that's ever happened, but I did put a little proviso. The car has to be made in America for you to get it.
That is an interesting way. I mean, I was already able to deduct a lot of mileage for a lot of stuff, so it was really neat.
Our tax cuts are projected to raise incomes in the Commonwealth by $5,400, boost household take-home pay for you by nearly $10,000, and protect more than 84,000 Kentucky jobs at a minimum. And some of the jobs we're creating or protecting
That's
are
wild,
right
man.
here at Verse Logistics. So let me call up your outstanding CEO, Paul. Come on up real fast, Paul. Come on. Paul Verse. Come on up here, Paul. Let's go.
Sounds like a stud. I like this
Do it
guy.
fast, Paul. They don't want to hear from you.
Hurry.
I wish I could have gone before, Mr. President. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you for allowing me an opportunity to share our experiences, how your economic policies and the one big, beautiful bill
Oh, thank you, Annie.
have
Yep.
positively
Appreciate it.
impacted our employees, company, and family. As mentioned in your earlier comments, the no tax on overtime will greatly benefit our employees, producing an average of $1,400 additional take-home pay per year per person. With
That's beastly, dude.
this amazing benefit,
It's beastly. It's very sexy.
the savings they will realize can be used to take a family vacation, provide further education for their children, pay bills, or make a down payment on a house or car.
Hell yeah, man. I agree. That's awesome.
Our family and companies have a mission of giving back to our communities. The savings from the lower tax rates and permanently full expensing of equipment will allow us to invest back in our local community.
If you guys can, though, tap the subscribe button. The more subscribers we get, the better. We're currently sitting at 8,782 subs. Once again, we're at 8,782. So don't forget to tap that subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Let's keep going. Oh, yeah, dude. Let's keep rolling.
Of supporting nonprofit organizations and providing educational scholarship money for students attending local high schools and colleges. Many of our versed family owners and members who are with us today understands how vital the extension of the estate tax credit exemption is for the continuity and succession planning of our great family business. Our sweat and equity are tied to this building, many others, and our business. Without this extension, it is possible our thriving business would one day need to be sold to pay family estate taxes. President Trump, this is all possible because of your vision to make America great again.
Trump's the man, dude. Hold on. I gotta do one more pull here.
On behalf of our family, company, and employees, we want to take this opportunity to welcome you to Northern Kentucky and the Cincinnati region. You are in the heart of Kentucky, home of bluegrass, faster horses, and the best damn bourbon in the world.
Kentucky bourbon. Hell yeah.
You are in Trump country right now. Wrapping this up, if we can just take a pause, and I'm going to say a quick little prayer for President Trump, if I could. May God bless and keep you healthy and safe. And may God bless our beloved United States of America and everything it stands for. Thank you, President Trump.
I mean, Trump's the man. Let's just face it.
Thank you, Paul.
Trump's the
wow,
goat,
he did a
dude.
good job. You think that's easy to do? That's not easy. Oftentimes I'll say to the head of a company, please come up and say, no, I don't want to do it. Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you for the prayer. Also with us today is Sammy Biddle, who works at the restaurant and bar in nearby Newport, Kentucky. Sammy makes over half of her income through tips. And now, thanks to the no tax on tips, her tax liability has been slashed by more than 50%. The average filer's tax refund this year has soared to nearly $4,000. You're saving $4,000, and Sammy's receiving even more, over $5,000. So Sammy's going to make over $5,000 more than anticipated, all because of the great, big, beautiful bill that the Republicans got passed. But with not one Democrat vote. They want to raise your taxes. They're going to raise your taxes. So, Sammy, come on up for a second and say hello, Sammy.
Thank you, Mr. President. Oh, there we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Sammy Biddle, and I am a general manager and bartender at a local distillery in Newport, Kentucky called Pensive Distilling.
Hell yeah. Get it.
And like most servers and bartenders, a big portion of my annual salary comes from working double shifts and tips.
I will admit, tips, no tax on tips is amazing.
A big dream of mine has always been to save up enough money to buy a nice piece of land and eventually build a home on that land. And this year, due to our president's no taxes on tips and overtime policy, I got more year-end taxes back than I ever have, which has helped me get that much closer to my American dream. Thank you, Mr. President.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the less we're taxed, the better, dude. The less we're taxed, the better. Like, I cannot stand taxation, dude. I hate being taxed on things. I like writing off taxes legally, obviously, as long as it's legal. But yeah, but I don't like taxes. If I can avoid paying them legally, I will do it, as long as it's a legal method. And let's keep going.
President.
That's pretty good, right? Thank you, Sammy. So millions and millions of Kentucky families will have more money in their pocket.
Millionaires and billionaires and trying to sound like Bernie Sanders.
It's thanks to what we did with respect to tax cuts. And I just described what every single Democrat in Congress voted against it. Every single one, not one voted for it. They want tax increases, along with just one Republican voted against. You know what the name is? He is the worst person. His name is, what the hell? How did he ever end up in Kentucky? His name is Thomas Massie. How did he ever end up here, Paul?
Who the hell's Thomas Massie?
Anyway.
Wait, who's Thomas Massie again? Don't know who that is. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, though. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow in more ways than one. We're currently sitting at 8,782 subs. Once again, we're at 8,782 subscribers. Let's keep it rolling.
No, Massie voted against tax cuts for seniors. He voted against tax cuts for overtime workers. And he voted against tax cuts for earners, tip earners. No, he wanted to increase the taxes. He voted with the Democrats. He voted against our historic funding for border security. He voted against border security, where we took the worst border in the history of our country, made it the best border in the history of our country in 2.5 months. He voted against it.
Dude, Trump's a stud, man.
And he voted against eligibility verification for welfare recipients. Nobody has to be eligible. Just pick up whatever you want. The people in this room don't like that. Thomas Massie also voted with the radical left Democrats in Congress to keep the federal government shut down during the open border crusade while our military went without pay. He voted for our military not to get that pay. And now Massie, he's the worst. And I don't say that. I never hit a guy like this. The guy's the most. We call him Rand Paul Jr. He votes against everything. but at least I like Rand a little bit. Can't love a guy
Rand Paul's the man. I like Rand Paul.
that votes. I got him elected twice. If I didn't endorse him, he was not going to get elected. Do you remember that? I came and I did a little rally, and Rand votes against us all the time, too. But at least he's okay. I wouldn't say the greatest.
I love Rand Paul. Rand's a stud.
And now Thomas Massey is attacking a great Navy SEAL hero. This is a real hero, Ed Galrine, who's running against.
Thank you guys for tapping the subscribe button. Though the more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow in a lot of ways. So I appreciate you guys being so incredible. Something I wanted to see. Want to test something out real quick. All right, let's see what happens. Let's keep going, man.
Against him in the primary.
Let's see. Okay, cool. Sorry, I had to check out something real quick. I just wanted to see if I was on the right path with something. Let's go Fitty. They call me Witty. P. Diddy. Let's go. Here we go. Now one.
All right. You know why? Because he's not doing right for our president. He didn't want to run for office. He's a hero. He's a farmer. Hero. He's a tremendous war hero, but he's a farmer right here. He's like central casting. I said, this is the guy I'm looking. I want to just give me somebody with a warm body to beat Massey. And I got somebody with a warm body, but a big, beautiful brain and a great patriot. He's unbelievable. And he did it because he said he's disrespecting our country. He votes against everything. And Ed became an independent a few years ago because he was so angry at the way the Republican Party was operating, and I don't disagree with him. Other people did too. But then Ed came back, and he came back strong because I got involved, and he came back stronger than he ever was, and now
Hell yeah.
He's all the way, he's in this party, and
What
he's
a beast,
in it.
dude.
And he
What
said,
a
I came
beast.
back because of the strength and wisdom that Donald Trump displayed, and I appreciate that. That's a nice... I think I'm going to use him in an ad. I think I'll use that statement. I'm going to use that statement in an ad. Strength and wisdom. I put wisdom in quotes because I didn't say it, he did. But many people have joined and rejoined our party, but Massey did not because he only votes no. He just votes no. Doesn't matter. I could give him the best things in the history of a Republican voter, and he'd vote no. There's something wrong with him. It'll be interesting to see what he does with the Save America Act, which is...
We'll see what he does, man.
Very simply, I think he has to vote for it, but he's a nut job, so you never know.
Why are we voting for Thomas
All
Massey?
voters
Joe, why do you want me to vote
must
for
show
Thomas
voter
Massey?
ID. 98%. That's 98%. All voters must show a little thing called proof of citizenship in order to vote. Right? Right, Paul? Paul agrees.
That works for me, man.
No mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel. You're away. You can't get there. We'll be generous. And then I added two things. We call them best of. You know what they are? Best of Trump. These are the best of. No men in women's sports.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Make sure you guys tap the subscribe button, though. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. So tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. We're trying to see how quickly we can grow the channel. And we're going to keep pulling off miracles, man. We're kicking butt. The show is always getting better and better. And it's all thanks to you guys. You guys keep the show rolling. You guys keep the show flowing. And I appreciate y'all. So, yeah, don't forget to tap the subscribe button.
99%. That's 99. And no transgender mutilization surgery for our children. That's it.
It's not too big of an ask, man. That's not too big of an ask.
And I think we're going to get it approved in the House. And I hear...
Better, man. Things are looking up. Things are looking up.
The Senate has a hard time. How can you have a hard time with that? How can you have a hard time? But Massey wants to vote no, but on this one he may be forced. I mean, how can you do it? So I just want to say this. Thomas Massey is a disaster for our party. He comes from a state that I won by a landslide, got the highest vote in the history of your Commonwealth. The highest vote. I got the highest vote. That means that people like me, and I love them. I love them. I love them more than they love me, but I still got the highest. Remember with your mother, I love you more than you love me. We revert back to childhood. But Massey's a complete and total disaster as a congressman and, frankly, as a human being. You know, he's got one thing going. He went to a good college. But I know a lot of stupid people that went to a good college. And my uncle was the longest-serving professor in the history of that particular college.
Oh, yeah.
University, MIT, 41 years. My uncle was there 41 years, so that means I have much better blood if you go by that. But I went to the hardest college of all to get into, the Wharton School of Finance. That means I'm real smart. We got to get rid of this loser. This guy is bad. He's disloyal to the Republican Party. He's disloyal to the people of Kentucky. And most importantly, he is disloyal to the United States of America. And he's got to be voted out of office as soon as possible. On the other hand,
hell yeah,
Ed Galron has my complete and total endorsement. He's a true American hero.
Oh, if you guys can, though, please tap the subscribe button. The more subscribers we get, the better. We're currently sitting at 8,782 subscribers. Once again, we're at 8,782 subs. So if you guys can, tap the subscribe button. It really does help the channel grow. So more subscribers, the better. So help us get to 8,800 by the end of the night, man. I think we could pull it off. But let's keep watching Trump, man. He's dropping truth. He's dropping truth.
He's a great patriot, and he's doing it because he saw what this guy was doing to our country, and he said, "I'm going to run." He's now a farmer, successful farmer, and I can tell you, he's strong as hell. He shook
stud, dude, total stud.
My hand is still recovering. Sir, I'd like to shake your hand. Absolutely. Holy mackerel. I didn't tell him that, you know. I'm telling him now officially. Ed, would you come up for a minute, please?
Yeah, Trump's the man, dude. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, though. We're at 8,783 now.
President,
we just got one more, man. I appreciate it, man.
Thanks for coming to the heartland. Because you are loved and admired here for your courageous leadership of our great nation at such a critical time in history. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. This is the land of we the people, right here.
Hell yeah, Kentucky, baby. I don't know if I'd ever want to live in Kentucky, but get it, man.
I want to thank you for your endorsement. because once you did that, my support skyrocketed. So I look forward to serving to the people as their representative of Kentucky District 4. Because as you folks know, you deserve an authentic, true Republican conservative that stands shoulder to shoulder with our president and the Republican Party and against the Democrats who are trying to destroy our nation.
And I really do think the Democrats don't like America. I mean, that's my personal opinion. They constantly complain about America. They say America's terrible, blah, blah, blah. And for that, it just pisses me off every time I hear that shit. It's like, America's not a bad place. America's fucking cool. America's badass, dude. Sorry, not sorry. Wow, like, America's a good country. It's an amazing country. And anybody who hates America, just get out of here, dude. Go to Canada. Go to Mexico. Get the hell out of here. Because America's badass. America is badass, dude. But yeah, this is live, baby. This is live. But yeah, thank you guys for tapping the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. We're at 8,783 subs. Once again, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we're at 8,783 subscribers. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. We are trying to grow as fast as we can, and you guys have just made it all worth the while. You guys make this show incredible 24/7. Yeah, you guys are just awesome to me. I want to thank you guys, and yeah, keep tapping the subscribe button, man. The more subscribers, the better. Helps us out, man.
USA! USA!
USA! Oh yeah.
USA!
This guy's a stud, dude. I like this guy.
So, Mr. President, I will stand with you and the party to put America first and Kentucky always. Mr. President.
Oh, we got ourselves another subscriber. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. We're now, I can't believe it, man. We're kicking butt. We're at 8,784 subs. Once again, we're at, I can't believe I'm saying this, 8,784 subscribers, man. Thank you guys for taking the time to become subscribers, man. I wouldn't be able to accomplish this without you guys, and I want to say with real, true gratitude, thank you guys for being incredible. Thank you guys for keeping this show afloat. If it wasn't for you guys, man, this show would not be where it's at today. So just the fact that you guys subscribe to this channel, the fact that you guys, want to make this channel as great as it is, I mean, it's amazing. Give me a few seconds, so I got to do some research real quick. Give me a second, you guys. Okay. I see what I need to do. One moment, you guys. Bear with me. I'm gonna try a little bit of an experiment. Give me just a few few more seconds. Give me one more moment, you guys. One more moment. You guys are incredible, by the way. All right, man. So, yeah, let's keep going, man.
I hope the fake news
Keep rolling.
gets this.
Yeah.
Tom Massey stands with the ladies of The View. Tom Massey stands with the ladies of The View. Mr. President.
Ew, the ladies of The View. No way, dude. The View is one of the worst shows of all freaking time, dude. The View is terrible. Terra-frickin-bull. Yeah, The View is terrible, dude. One of the worst shows on television.
We stand with you. Fight, fight, fight! USA! USA!
Guy's a stud, dude. I like that guy. If you guys can, though, please make sure you tap the subscribe button. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow in a lot of ways. So please, like I said, tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It does keep the show fresh. It keeps the show clean. Keeps us growing at a rapid scale. So, whatever you guys could do, man, just make sure you guys tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner to help our smaller channel grow. Hey, we're at 8,785 subs now. We're at 8,785. We're almost to 8,800. Can we get to 8,800 subscribers by the end of the night? I think we can, man. I think there's a part of me that believes we can do that tonight. I think we could pull it off. So let's try it, man. Let's try it, man. Just make sure you guys subscribe. Tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner, and let's see what we can pull off, man.
I'm telling you, that is the greatest candidate. I've done this before, not quite as violently and miserably as this one, but I just can't stand this guy. But I've had some candidates that weren't great. They'd get up, they wouldn't talk well. And I'm trying to beat like an incumbent bad congressman, senator, somebody. I do it all the time. If somebody's bad, I try and get them out of office. I should just leave it alone. My life would be a lot easier. But I have usually candidates that don't have what it takes. This guy is unbelievable. He is central casting. Just elect him. You're going to have no problems with him. Thank you. Ed, thank you. Unbelievable. That's great. He's a good man. With us today are some of the amazing warriors who, unlike Massey, stood up for the working people of this Commonwealth, this great group of people, the people that built the nation, including a wonderful man who's been with me all the way, Congressman Andy Barr. All the way.
I don't know who Andy Barr is, actually.
He's
but
a good guy and a
sounds
warrior.
like a stud.
Also with us is a...
Hey, thank you guys for tapping the subscribe button, though. Hey, we're at 8,786 subscribers now, 8,786 subs. If it wasn't for you guys, man, we wouldn't be able to to get where we're at. So we're trying to get to 8,800 by the end of the night. I think we could pull it off, man. I think we could do it. I can't believe it, man. We're right here. Right here, right now. Amazing. So I guess the ultimate question is, though, is Trump going to be pulling out of Iran? And that's a good question. I think it's a good, solid question to ask. Is he going to be pulling out of Iran? Is he going to stay in there? I don't know.
Senator who came from really behind. He really didn't have a good chance of winning. He was a longtime senator, Democrat. He's terrible. He's running again. He's terrible. He was a terrible radical left lunatic. But Bernie Moreno did some job on him, and he won the race, and it was amazing. Bernie, congratulations. And thanks as well to CMS administrator. You just saw him working. Dr. Mehmet Oz. He was just working.
Dr. Oz is the man, dude. Everybody loves Dr. Oz, man.
Thank you, Dr. Oz. Director of the Center for Medicare, who's an incredible guy, helped us so much with the reduction in drug prices that you got, the biggest reduction in history. Chris Plump. Great job. Your state attorney general, Russell Coleman. Russell, thank you. Thank you, Russell. Good job. A wonderful Secretary of State. We have a good one in Washington, too. Marco. Do we like Marco? I think so.
Marco frickin' Rubio, bro.
Your Secretary of State, Michael Adams.
I love Marco Rubio, though, dude. Marco Rubio's the man. I think he needs to be vice president for J.D. Vance. But yeah, Vance and Rubio, man, I think they'd be the ultimate 2028 ticket. That's what I'm wanting. That's what I'm wanting, man. Give me Vance and Rubio, bro. I think it's a hot ticket. Like, it's a hell of a ticket. You know it. I know it. You know it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hell no. Uh-oh. I think I'm losing in chess. Odin. Odin sent a 100 for 2 jewels. Thank you so much, Odin. I appreciate the 100 for 2 jewels. It really does help the channel grow in a lot of ways. Thank you for sending another 100 for 2 jewels. Odin, showing some love tonight. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for showing me some love. We love, even though you go on some crazy schizo rants, brother, I still want to say I appreciate you. So thank you for the 100 for 2 jewels, man. I do appreciate you, man. It's very kind. And just remember, man, I'm not ever planning on blocking you either. I'm going to let you say your rants. That's okay, bro. Odin, you're fine, brother. You're fine, brother. I appreciate the I just appreciate the gifts, man. Thank you.
These are great people, and I've gotten to know them over the years. They're just incredible people. State Treasurer Mark Metcalf. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Great job. Your former Kentucky Attorney General, Daniel Cameron. Daniel.
The woke and broke.
Thank you. Thank you, Daniel.
The last Spartan. What up, dude?
Of Morris Industries, good man, Nate Morris.
What am I answering?
Nate, thank you.
Why do you think he's...
Now,
when do you think he's pulling out of Iran? I think he's going to pull out of Iran eventually.
Local legend
probably within the month.
Who did quite well suing the Washington Post and various and sundry others. Where's Nick Sandman? Where's Nick? Come here. Come on. Hurry up now.
Make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys can, though, tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. I can't believe it, man. We're at 8,786 subscribers. Once again, we're at 8,786 subs. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button. It really does help the channel grow. Let's keep going, man.
He's a young guy. He can get up here. Guy walked away with a lot of money. They did a number on him. He said, we're not going to take it anymore.
Let's go, man.
I love these guys. Nick, wow. Become a big celebrity, too. Nick, say a couple of words, Nick. We love Nick.
Tylord says, I'm here, what I miss? Oh, not too much, man. We got Odin in the house. We got E.T. Tim Smith, Annie's on. Tim Smith is going to be on tonight, I believe. It's not a promise or a guarantee, but I definitely want to get me some Tim Smith on tonight. That's going to be one of the plans. I may do a frosting stream where I talk to Tim Smith with frosting on my face. I don't think I'm going to get frosting on my face, but I'll consider it, though. I don't know much about the laser technology, Last Spartan. No, I don't know. But thank you guys for tapping the subscribe button, though. Dude, I can't believe it. We're at 8,785 subscribers. Once again, we're at 8,785 subs. We're only 15 subscribers away from hitting the 8,800 mark. I can't believe it, man. We're kicking butt. We're getting further. It's all thanks to you guys, man. So thank you guys for tapping the subscribe button. Thank you guys for keeping the channel rolling, keeping the channel flowing. If it wasn't for you guys, man, I would not be where I'm at on this show. So you guys have helped this show grow in more ways than I could ever imagine. So thank you guys. Let's keep watching, man.
Well, thank you. And as I just said, really, the only thing I can say is, Mr. President, thank you. Thank you, and thank you to all of you, because it's us together which can beat the radical left. So thank you. We will always stand with you.
I watched that whole thing unfold, Nick, and I said, that guy is getting scammed. And you know what? He scammed them, because what he did was pretty amazing. Him and his group of friends. He had good, loyal friends, Nick, and that's great. I loved it. I loved watching what he did. And another one who's, this guy is a piece of work. He a very tough cookie. But instead of fighting like a guy his own size, he fights a guy who's like 70 pounds bigger, he's like a two-time Olympian champion. He's this massive guy. And my friend is a guy named Jake Paul. And I said, and I'm watching, I didn't realize there was a slight size variance, like about 7 inches and about 70 pounds. This guy fought like, I tell you what, he is courageous. He's an incredible guy. He's got a brand new, beautiful fiance, and you're not allowed to use the word beautiful when describing women anymore. It's the end of your political career, but I'll say it anyway. What the hell? She's beautiful.
Which Nick? What are we talking about?
Gold medal.
I don't know which Nick. Who are we talking about?
Where is she?
Big Dick Nick, dude.
Gold medalist. Boy, I tell you, she's strong. That means she's strong. You better be careful. She's a beautiful person, and she's a big, strong athlete. I watched her win that gold, and they have an expression, if that were a fight, they'd stop it, right? She's great. But Jake Paul is a great guy, and, you know, Paul...
No, I love Jake Paul, dude. Just kidding. I'm not a fan of Jake Paul, but I think he's probably a decent human being. I can't stand his brother, Logan. Logan Paul is so freaking annoying, dude. Oh, the guy who went and talked for a second? Yeah, I got no clue. I wasn't really paying that much attention. I was a little distracted, but that's okay.
Part of the deal is, he said, do you mind if I do an interview with you? I said, Jake, I'm the president of the United States. I don't do interviews. Look at Joe Biden. He went 2.5 years without doing an interview because he was shot. But he was shot 30 years ago, too. He was no good. But I said, Jake, I'm president. How can I do your local podcast? But his local podcast is big stuff. And he's big stuff. Jake, you got to come up. Come here. Come on. You got to. This guy has guts. And he walked out with a broken jaw. Anyway, this was not the greatest fight. But you know what it showed? Lots of courage. Come here, Jake.
Yeah, man, even if your jaw gets broken, dude, the fact that you're in the ring, man, I think the man in the arena, beautiful thing. I have much respect for the man in the arena, more than people would ever know.
Yeah, what Mr. Trump has taught me is courage. You know, we never back down from a fight, even if they're much bigger than you, much, much bigger than you. And I feel all the local Kentuckians feel the same way. You guys have that fight. You guys have that swag. There's a lot of young kids in here. The future of America. I grew up just a few hours away from here, and my dad taught me to fight. And all of our voices matter in America. And I'm never afraid to speak the truth, and I know you guys aren't. We are here representing the United States, and it's just a blessing. Thank you, Mr. Trump. We need more factories like this thriving all over the country, and I know he's going to be the one to bring that here to us. I know God
Trump's
is
getting
with
it,
us. Man. I know he wants us on the right side of history, and everyone here has to do their part, and God's got us. Trump's got us. God bless. Love you, Kentucky.
Oh, hey, we got Corey in the house. Corey's a stud. We got my boy Corey chilling out in the house on here. Hell yeah, man. Oh, Iran acquired those from Ukraine? Okay, got you.
A great guy. He's a courageous guy and a talented guy. He's a hell of a fighter, too, by the way. And I just want to say, I'm going to make a prediction that you will be, in the not too distant future, running for political office. Okay? And you have my complete and total endorsement, okay?
Oh, shit, dude. You got the full endorsement from the Trumpster,
guy.
man.
A lot of courage.
Full endorsement from the Trumpster, man. That's pretty good, man.
Long years, Joe Biden and the radical Democrats in Congress gave us the worst inflation in the history of our country, driving up prices all across the board. They left us a mess. In 12 months, my administration has driven down core inflation down to the lowest level in more than 5 years. And in the last 3 months, inflation was less than 1.7%. Under our policies, prices for chicken, eggs, cheese, butter, potatoes, and fresh fruit are lower today by a lot than when I took office. Hotel rates, automobile prices, and rent payments are way down as well.
Hell yeah, I dig that. I dig that a lot, man.
To purchase $200 billion in mortgage bonds, a risky move, perhaps, but not for me. Mortgage rates are now the lowest in more than 5 years, and the annual cost of a typical new mortgage is down almost $5,000.
Shit. Well, it's not bad, dude. I don't know. I still don't like the prospects for home ownership, but my main goal at this point is to own the most diversified portfolio in the world, maintain my wealth, and just be good. Gotta do what we gotta do, man. Sorry, guys, I'm checking something. If you guys can, though, please subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the better. We're currently sitting at 8,785 subscribers. Once again, 8,785 subs. We're almost to 8,800 subs, man. I never thought I'd see the day that we were so close to 10,000, man. I can't believe it, man. So fucking close. All right, give me one moment, you guys. Give me one moment, guys. All right, let's keep going, man.
And to help our great citizens afford their American dream, I recently signed an executive order to ban large Wall Street investment firms from buying up single-family homes.
That's not bad, man. Not bad at all.
Under my most favored nation agreements for drug prices, we're also slashing drug prices at record levels, with price differences of 400, 500, 600, and even 700%.
Corey says, here's a quote from Iran International News article from 2022. Hell yeah. I don't see it, but... Oh, here we go. The end of the Cold War left. Crime with... Oh, wow. Oh, shit. That's wild, dude. That's freaking wild. Corey's spitting some truth in the chat, man.
Can you believe it? And I got that with the drug companies, and then I had to convince foreign nations that it's not fair, and I used the word tariff, the beautiful word. I always said one of my most favorite, most beautiful words. I used to say it's my favorite word, most beautiful word, and the fake news killed me. They said, what about your wife?
Tariffs, man. I like tariffs. I think they're good.
What about God? What about religion? What about your children? I said, okay, it's my fifth favorite word. Now I don't get in trouble. No, they actually went after. I said, it's my favorite word in the dictionary, the word tariff. And they killed me. These guys are the worst. For decades, Americans have paid the highest drug costs in the world, but now, thanks to our policies, Americans are going to be paying the lowest drug prices paid anywhere in the world.
Hell yeah.
And these incredible price reductions are available right now at...
Trump's killing it, bro.
I did not name this. This was done by Dr. Oz and Bobby. Where's Oz? He's back with the patient. So he stays with the patient. Where's Oz? Oz, is it true that I did not name this after myself? Okay, thank you. If he said no, he'd be out of here. No, he's done a great job. And is she okay, Oz? Good. Thank you. Great. Great job. You're okay. So it's available right now, these really low prices, TrumpRx.gov. TrumpRx, and people are...
Trump RX, dude. That sounds kind of tight. That sounds tight as hell.
Using it in record numbers. He named it, I didn't name it. I'm not sure I want my name on drug. Well, drug reduction is probably good, right? If prices ever go up, I'm going to say, get my name off there. But they're not going to go up. They're only going to go down. Other presidents tried to do it, but all they did was talk. It was all talk, no action. I got it
They talk and they talk and they talk.
done. I got it done for you. Got it done for Kentucky. But it's doing record-type business, right? Biggest price reduction. I think it's one of the biggest things.
Hey, thank you guys, by the way, one more time. I just want to give a shout out to everybody for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. I've been enjoying watching Trump speak, man. Anytime Trump gets me going, man. He kind of lights a fire. I like how big he thinks, and the media makes him out to be like such a devil. He's a little arrogant, sure, but he's pretty joyful for the most part, man. So I don't know. I like him. I think what Trump is doing is fantabulous, and let's keep it rolling, man.
Happen in medicine because the prices are just a tiny fraction of what they were. So Trump RX is a major step toward a larger goal of reducing the cost of health care for hardworking Americans since the passage of the Unaffordable Care Act. You know what that is? I love the name. The Unaffordable Care Act. Oh, do the Democrats hate me?
Dude, I got to admit, I love the trash talk on the Democrats, though, throughout the speech. That's one thing I got to say so far. I'm really enjoying the trash talk, dude. As a guy who loves trash talk, especially in basketball and things like that, this is fun to watch, man. It's fun to watch.
I wonder who hates me more, stupid Tom Massey or the Democrats? I think it's close. Well, they have Trump derangement syndrome. If we won that war, which we have basically done, if we won that war in one day, he should have done it faster. It's unacceptable. And by the way, if I didn't go in, now they like to complain. It's hard for them to complain. With that military is so incredible. But they like to complain. So let's assume I didn't go in. I was like every other president. Oh, no, let them kill people. Let them get an atomic weapon. Let them get a nuclear weapon that can destroy the world. So let's assume I didn't go in. They'd say, he should be going in. These are the worst people. Since the past...
The Democrats will always find a way to complain about Trump, though. That's just the way it is. Look, Democrats will always find something to bitch about with Trump. And you know what's funny is Trump and Obama, oddly enough, are a little bit similar. So it's surprising that all these people who loved Obama don't love Trump. Because there are similarities, not too many, but there's enough to where it's like, dude, Trump has the same policies almost as early Obama. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why people are hating on him, why so many Democrats hate on him. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I personally like the guy. I don't think there's anything. I think he honestly wants what's best for America. Now the question is he what's best for America? Who knows? There's always could be somebody better for America, but for right now, I love what Trump's doing. He's a go-getter. He takes action. I like people who take action. That's what I'm all about. I'm all for it, man. So go Trump. And if you guys don't like Trump, that's on you. That's totally fine. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of the guy. I'm a fanboy. Oh, Odin, what are you talking about, man? Odin's going off on another tangent. Odin, what are you talking about now, brother? If you guys can, though, please tap the subscribe button, though. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. We're almost to 8,800 subscribers. We're so close. We're only 14 subscribers away from hitting 8,700. We're currently at 8,786 subs. And I love it, man. I want to thank everybody for tapping the subscribe button, man.
Message of the Unaffordable Care Act, sometimes referred to as Obamacare, named after Barack Hussein Obama. Have you heard of him? Big insurance companies have gotten rich with our government giving them hundreds of billions of dollars as their stock prices soared up to 1,700%. Under my plan, I want to stop all payments to big insurance companies and instead give the money directly to the people so that they can buy their own health care, which will be better health care at a lower cost, Dr. Oz. Okay? Billions, trillions of dollars a year, literally trillions, go to insurance companies and you get rotten health care. Obamacare is a loser. It was meant for the insurance companies, and the insurance companies totally...
Yeah, Obamacare was there to enrich the insurance companies at the end of the day. It was disguised as something that was good for you. And look, I mean, if you can get health insurance at a cheaper cost, then sure. But I don't think it was necessarily doing that. So at the end of the day, man, with the price of medical being so high, it's like, ugh. That's a tough one, man. Donnell will put Trump on the board.
control the Democrats.
There's only like two more minutes of this left anyway. So.
Not the Republicans. Just over 1 year ago, we inherited a mess, a floundering economy, wide open borders,
yep.
the worst inflation ever, crime, chaos everywhere. Today, just a short time later, look, we've been there for 1 year. We have the most secure border in U.S. history. The flow of fentanyl across our border is down by 59%. You get it better. The murder rate just saw its single largest drop ever recorded, the lowest in 125 years. Before my father, Fred, was born, before he was born. And that's despite the fact that we have a lot of people that shouldn't have been allowed in here that are murderers. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising. The economy is roaring back. And America is respected again, perhaps respected like never before. Every single day of my administration, with the help of the great people of Kentucky, yeah, I love Kentucky. We will keep on working, and we will fight, and we will win. And together,
Let's go, dude.
Make America powerful.
Yeah, make America powerful, dude. Fuck yeah.
Again,
I'm down for that, dude. I am fucking down for that, bro.
We will make America wealthy again. We will make America healthy again. We will make America strong again, strong. We will make America proud again.
Make America
We will
tight.
make America safe again.
Make America sexy. I want America sexy again, dude. Now, America's looking good. I think under Trump, I mean, all it took was 1 year, and he's honestly fixed a lot. He's gotten rid of a lot of stupid regulations. You know, he's the deregulator in chief. That's why I like him, because I think there's too many regulations that are bottlenecking a lot of companies, like smaller businesses, and making things more difficult for everybody. And that's the problem with Democrats, is they want more regulation. They want more control over businesses and the means of production, because they're all a bunch of Marxists. And it pisses me off, man. So, no, I'm proud of Trump. I love what Trump's been able to do. You know, what he's been able to accomplish, man, I love it. I really love it. So thank you, Donald, man. You're the stud. You's a stud, dude.
And we will make America great again. Thank you, Kentucky. Thank you.
What a stud, dude. Hey, everybody, give it up for Donald J. Trump, baby. Total stud. Thank you guys for subscribing again. I've been desperate for more subscribers, obviously. We're at 8,786 subs. Once again, we're at 8,786 subscribers, and you guys have made it all possible, man. You guys make this possible, bro. So I do want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. You guys do make this show what it needs to be. You guys make this show sexy, studly, amazing. I enjoy reacting to videos. I enjoy having you guys in the chat as well. So you guys make this all worthwhile. I've probably got the coolest fan base on YouTube. Mainly because you guys respect me. Even the ones that don't respect me, I do feel a certain sense of respect, even if I get a lot of hate from some of you guys. Not everybody's hating, but to anybody who's hating, I don't have any ill feelings toward you. In fact, I actually want to see even people who don't like me to be successful. I mean that. Like, I don't know. I like seeing people win, man. And, yeah. So the more people who win, the better. That's the way I look at it, I want to see people's lives enhanced. And Odin says, woohoo, ignorance is love in life. I love it. That's funny. But man, we got so many subscribers just on this one particular stream, and we're almost to 10,000 views on this particular stream. We're at 8,786 subs, man. I still can't believe it. We've gotten a lot of subscribers today, and we're just really pulling through, man. I can't believe we're almost to 10,000 subs, man. That really is going to push us up. That's really going to push us up in so many ways, man. So many freaking ways.
Thank you.
Let's go, man. Let's go. But give it up for Donald Trump, everybody. Hell yeah.
This guy was sitting.
So we're gonna react to a little Asman real quick.
And during his debate with Destiny, when you hear what he has to say.
Oh God. Somebody had to debate Destiny. Destiny's terrible, dude.
It is scary to think how this could have gone.
I was like fucking locked onto his eyes, and he kept like glancing down at me and then like breaking eye contact. Because I fucking hate the guy. I was just like, I wanted to kill him.
I stumbled upon this stream when I was just trying to research and understand the opposing view, and I was shocked by some of the things this guy.
Well, Destiny's terrible.
I was saying. Keep in mind, this guy was sitting in Constantine's eye line.
And I think he got distracted by that and didn't pay attention to a single thing. What I think that.
Yes, it is just talk, but there is something more disturbing beneath the surface here.
Okay.
He's openly talking about wanting to assassinate Constantine. This could have gone very differently. He even has a box cutter or X-Acto knife.
Josh should have done.
What the heck?
Stanley Blades just fucking sprinted up onto the stage, slash Constantine in the fucking jugular.
But he
Jeez, man, what the fuck?
Wants to kill him.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
Asman's got the same reaction I do right now. I love it. That's
You
hilarious.
can see the chat. They're all thinking the same
What
thing.
the hell is wrong with them?
No one seems to be bothered by this because it has become so commonplace.
Yeah.
He knows he can do this. YouTube's not going to do anything.
It shouldn't be commonplace to want to do violent acts. That's not. It should not be commonplace to want to do violent acts to somebody. It just shouldn't be. I mean, if you want to talk about it, sure, but don't take action on it, you know? Jeez, man.
Done. Sorted. Prison forever on the one hand. Prison forever on the one hand. And then I should have gone. Then I should have gone woke jihad. Woke jihad. I should have gone for the white race or something. I don't know.
The thing is that I think that there's a lot of people who have intrusive thoughts.
I mean, this kid sounds so disconnected. This is crazy.
Like that. But it's very different when you have a person verbalizing them inside of a community that is telling them that their intrusive thoughts are good. I think that's a massive, massive difference.
Say, oh, okay, well, he just worded that poorly. It's just
On
an expression.
camera,
but
yeah.
he takes this much farther.
Wait,
then
what?
he gets into, based on what happened to Charlie Kirk, this is what I have learned when it comes to how to kill conservatives.
No, I feel like my genuine psychopath thought that I've learned from the Charlie Kirk killing.
It's sad that fucking creeps like this kid get inspired. It's sad that he got it sounds like he got inspired from Charlie Kirk being killed. Ugh, that's so disgusting. Yeah, I hate these woke kids. Like, woke kids like this guy piss me off, dude. We're becoming way too desensitized. And I don't know, when I see stuff like this, man, ugh. Even the stuff that's happening in Iran, man, it makes me sick to my stomach. I hope it ends soon. Terrible.
Is if you are going to assassinate a political target, then try to reduce the gore as much as possible so
Why?
people can't sympathize with the bastard who's getting it. So you'd have to go up with like a cape and like cover him in a cape and do it cleanly under there, you know, like a.
What is happening, dude? This is so fucking weird.
What, like a Reaper ult in Overwatch? Like, what? What are you talking about? This
is so weird.
Makes sense. It's so stupid.
Like an abattoir.
So he's literally...
I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah?
Openly talking about assassinating political targets here.
Uh-huh.
So the question is...
I mean, this is levels of insanity,
why?
like, what the fuck?
That's what I wanted
Because
to
he's
understand.
mad,
That's
doesn't
why
like
I
him.
take the time to
Yeah,
even
it's
look
pretty
at
obvious.
these streams.
It's all like dog whistling. We need to secure a future for the white people.
Yeah.
He makes it very clear. His belief is Constantine is a racist.
And all it is appealing or dog whistling to the stupidest voters, like the dumbest 10% of people.
Yeah.
I mean, you're one of the dumb people, dude. Don't act like... I mean, if you think that you need to, like, hurt people, dude, you're an idiot. Like, let people believe what they want to believe. But if you start committing violence towards those people, that's wrong. Violence is wrong in this instance. In fact, violence is wrong in most situations. This is crazy. Hey, thank you, Nate Dogg. I appreciate the happy poop yum yum. I really do. My man, dude. Hell yeah. My boy.
Who happen to be racist as well. Stick up for racism.
Then he talks about the real problem here is the weak white culture of the UK.
We simply don't have the white people stepping up and educating themselves in the right kinds of ways because of culture issues, I guess, because of the weak white culture.
He is the very thing he thinks he is fighting against.
Yeah.
His entire
Yeah. This is crazy. I mean, this is insane. I don't even know what to think about this. But yeah, if you guys can, though, please subscribe to the channel. We're at 8,786 subs. We're almost to 8,800, man. We're getting close. We're getting super close. And it's just getting better and better, man. The show's getting better and better, and it's all because of you guys, man. You guys keep it fresh. You guys keep the mussy fresh, man.
Analysis of
This is the hyper-moralization of politics. They dehumanize their opponents so they're able to morally justify violence against them.
I
think that
pretty
that's
much
also a really big component to it, but I think that this is happening all over the internet. Like, somewhere along the line, it became acceptable to effectively, send...
Yeah, it shouldn't be acceptable, though, to dehumanize people who think differently than you. It just shouldn't be. Like, you shouldn't just I don't understand. Like, for instance, I understand the urge to maybe call somebody a dumbass, sure. And, you know, I understand that violent thoughts happen. Everybody gets them, blah, 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 right? But to act upon those violent thoughts and not have any sort of control, man, it's like, just because somebody doesn't see eye to eye with you, it's like, that's so weird to me, man. Freaking crazy.
Death threats. And there's never really any consequences for this anymore, which is what I think is really so surprising. Like, you would expect to see...
I kind of want to take that picture. I want to take the still frame of this guy right here, because it looks like he's choking somebody, right? The way his hands are motioned. I want to, like, put myself in his hands. Like, I want to have AI, like, put me in there, make it look like he's choking me or something. That'd be funny. To me, that'd be funny.
Like this, that, you know, like they get banned, or, you know, they have, like, I mean, in my opinion, I think people like this need to be put in a mental institution. Like, you can't have a functioning society with people that are advocating to kill everybody else that they disagree with. You just can't, you can't have that. Like, I mean, and again, like, the thing is that it's built on this premise that these people will never act on this behavior. Most of them won't. But do you want to live next to one of these people? Do you want one of these people to be feeling that way about you? I don't think that they do. Intrusive thoughts does this to someone. I think everybody has intrusive thoughts, but the problem is that a person who's willing to verbalize them and then talk about them and then legitimize them in front of an audience of people while they're broadcasting it, that's a person who has a profound lack of...
Yeah, I just do.
Decision-making capabilities. Like, their decision-making is impaired. And I think that's really what's happening here. And that's what makes them dangerous.
Dean's ideas are absolutely mischaracterized.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not contending with them at all. And then he uses those ideas as his justification.
Based on these fucking ideas, for me to vote for the Green candidate, you retard piece of shit, Constantine. I slap, mug, you mug.
Well, the thing, this provides us a window into this.
This kid's a psychopath. That's just all there is to it. The kid's a psycho. Kid's a total psychopath. Would he actually act upon those thoughts? I don't know. Maybe he's just verbalizing them, but he looks like the kind of person that would. So
mentality into the psychology of people like this. It's important to understand. It's important to see.
We hadn't also at the same time...
It's not complicated. They just want to attack people and kill people that they disagree with. It's really not complicated at all. It's super simple.
Had the doctrine.
A lot of this would be much easier to manage if I got on that stage, grab his fucking lapels, right, hip in, and fucking ip on, bang, right over.
God, this kid's so gay. He's just gay. I don't know what's wrong with this kid, dude.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about right over my hip. Constantine's right over my hip. I've got his fucking lapel. Bang.
Is this guy that bad?
Yeah, I don't even care if any... You know, honestly, I don't even care if somebody's racist. I really don't give a shit. Like, even if this guy is racist, like, who the fuck cares? You know? Why is it such a big deal that he is? Or isn't? You know? Yeah, this kid's a total red flag.
Even if you disagree with
Holy shit, man.
How could what he's saying upset you this much?
Because they're mentally ill. The people that behave...
I mean, guys like this guy right here, it's mental illness. And honestly, I do feel pity for people like that. People who just can't control themselves and who are so wrapped up in things like politics. And this is what's funny for me. I see a lot of these types of people, a lot of these types of psychopaths that get into the chat sometimes on my channel. And I'm thinking to myself, it's like, how many of them probably want to do that to me? You know what I mean? Granted, I mean, I think it's hilarious, but at the same time, a lot of them would want to strangle me, sure. They don't like the fact that my opinion differs from theirs. They're so angry about that. And the fact that my opinion even differs slightly from theirs, I'm suddenly a racist or or suddenly a homophobe or some sort of bullshit excuse that they make up. No, I just don't agree with you. It doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make me racist. It doesn't make me homophobic. It doesn't even make me sexist. I just, I believe we should have closed borders. And so I've had people who've called me racist, and sexist for wanting, less immigration. I was like, yeah. Is that such a bad thing? I mean, dude, my grandpa was straight up from Mexico. I know, and it's ironic for me to even say that, that, oh, yeah, I want less immigration. Sure. I want less immigration from terrible countries, I don't know. All right, you guys, we're probably going to have Tim Smith on tonight, the one and only, hopefully. We'll see if we can get him on tonight. We'll see what's up. Probably be a little bit later tonight. I do plan on ending this stream probably here in a bit, and then just kind of chilling out for a little bit, and then planning on doing planning on doing a live stream using StreamYard. And I love using StreamYard, though, man. I'm a huge fan of it. I think it's one of the better programs out there. It's sexy, man. It's a sexy program. But yeah, we're at 8,786 subs once again. We're at 8,786 subscribers. Trying to get to 8,800. So if you guys can, tap the subscribe button. It really does help the channel grow in a lot of ways. My dong will always be small. My schlangus will always be tiny. But that's okay. I got a tiny schlong. So hopefully you guys subscribe out of pity, because it's tiny. I know you're probably all laughing. Like, oh, he's got a tiny dong. He needs subscribers. Yeah, I do. I need subscribers to make me feel like it's not so tiny, okay? I think that's fair. Don't you guys think that's fair, huh? Laughing at a man with a tiny dong. Come on, man. So make sure you guys tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It does help the channel grow. Let's keep watching.
This way are not meant to, like, you can't treat them the same as you would treat a reasonable person. This person is not reasonable. You can't reason a person out of a position they didn't reason themselves into. So you can't explain and rationalize why this person is doing something, because there's no rationality to begin with. This is like, well, why did the pit bull attack the baby? It's a fucking dog. What do you mean? It's what they do.
You're right. By the lapels, fucking hoof.
Yeah.
Right, I'm talking bang, and his whole body just goes bosh into the fucking wood. That's what I'm saying.
People will claim this guy doesn't have a massive reputation, okay? But we see the same ideas reflected at a higher level.
Let's go.
The thing is that violence and the advocation of violence has been completely normalized. And I think the best example you can use for that is you can look at the Tesla bombings, and you can even see now.
But yeah, if you guys can, though, subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow. So don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Let's keep going.
Like, look at the amount of people that, like, you know, that Thailand ship, right? Like, there was the one that got attacked in the Strait of Hormuz. Look at how many leftists did not condemn Iran for attacking a ship that had nothing to do with the war. These were civilians on a civilian ship carrying, as far as I know, either no supplies or civilian supplies.
Mm-hmm.
And the ship is not correlated or associated at all with either one of the parties that are in the conflict.
Yeah.
Everybody with any sort of a basic moral compass should be able to look at that and say, yeah, I don't think that you should be supporting that. That's really bad that Iran attacked the ship. They don't do that. And why is that? It's because they agree with what's happening.
Yep.
That's the reason why.
Just yesterday, I stumbled on a street.
And to add on to that a little bit, it's sad how many leftists are siding with Iran, when Iran has been one of the biggest state sponsors of promoting terror out there. Big time. So, I mean, that's the way I see it, at least. If you guys can, though, please tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It does help the channel grow. As you know, I'm desperate for subscribers, even though we're at 8,786 subs. So, I mean, we're growing at a fast pace, and I'm just very appreciative of everybody helping the channel grow to where it's at. I can't believe where we're at. But yeah, you guys make this incredible. You guys make the show go round and make the world go round and round and round. Where's the love? It's not enough. Makes the world go round and round and round. Yeah. Odin might be right, though, man, about the
Thank you for subscribing to the Michael Garza Show. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner.
Thank you, Brian Sten. I appreciate you for subscribing, man. I really do. It does help the channel grow a lot. I'm going to put your name back up on the board. Let's give a shout-out to Brian Sten, everybody,
Thank you for subscribing to the Michael Garza
to the
Show. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner.
Appreciate that big time, brother. Thank you.
Where Destiny's head moderator is trying to talk to Destiny because he is concerned, because he is seeing too many calls for violence in their Discord server, and he's beginning to worry that people aren't actually joking.
Yesterday, I think Destiny referred to it as like kind of school shooter vibes going on, as far as how people are talking in a way that makes people think that, like, not just radical and like, I'm so tired of people saying like, well, Trump did radicalize me. You should be radical under Trump. I'm talking about radical as in like gonna cause violence.
It's not, exactly.
Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird how all these spoiled brats get all pissed off that like, oh, because Trump makes me mad, I could vandalize things. It's basically their mentality, and this is why I don't. That's why I can't stand the modern leftist, because the modern leftist just wants to vandalize and destroy things because they're angry that Trump's in office. Trump could literally cure cancer, and the leftists would find a way to bitch about it. That's just what it is. I mean, Trump does some good things, shockingly. I'm not saying he does everything great. I'm not saying he's perfect on every front. But, dude, the leftists complain about him so much that one of the reasons I voted for Trump in 2016, 2020, and 2024 was because I was so sick and tired I was so annoyed by leftists. The irony is the left turned me into a Trump supporter. And the left doesn't realize how many people that they turn into Trump supporters because they're so violent and crazy. And look, I was already like pretty right-leaning beforehand anyway, so it made sense to me. But yeah, when Trump ran, I was like, you know what? I'm voting for this guy. There's no way I'm voting for Democrats because Democrats are too stupid. So yeah, I was like, I'm voting for Trump. I'd rather vote for this guy because he's a middle finger to all the Democrats out there, you know? So totally fine with that.
Exactly. Like Trump doesn't make you like shoot up a random peaceful protester. It doesn't make you, like advocate for killing people systematically. It's just crazy. That's just people excusing their behavior, looking for something that's going to give them a moral out.
Yep.
In a way that isn't what everybody thinks it is, kind of way. And I know like your argument is like, well, people like Trump and things like that, like they can say this stuff openly, and like I completely understand that argument. My argument is that people aren't taking this serious, and if they are taking it serious and they are meaning the words that they're saying, and they're not joking, that is the problem.
Well, the thing is also that they're also advocating for Trump to get put in jail, and these are people advocating to shoot Trump and stuff like that. So it's not like there's even any sort of consistency with them either. Like, they're also advocating for violence against the people that they disagree with anyway. So the real problem is that, and I don't even think this has anything to do with destiny, right? It's just people on the internet, is that
the zinc roofer, dude, January 6th was nothing compared to all the vandalism that the left has done. By the way, the left has done their own January 6th several times before, so don't act like the left is innocent. The zinc roofer, my God, you do realize the left is... Don't forget about the Summer of Love riots, man. Don't forget about those. The left is way more violent than the right. The left is far more violent than the right. Sorry. Not sorry.
People on the internet think that this is something that's acceptable, and the reason why they think it's something...
And I have a right to have that opinion, by the way. I have a right to believe that.
...that's acceptable is because it's become accepted. That's the reason why. Why does everyone watch this? I mean, it also doesn't make you violate human rights either. It's crazy people say Trump radicalized them. Seriously? Well, he made them mad, right? I mean, that's it. There's a lot of things that radicalize...
Trump made me mad, therefore I'm going to go vandalize Teslas. That's basically their logic. Their logic is if I'm mad at whoever the president is, then they're just gonna go vandalize. That's what the left does, dude. I honestly see the left as the party of vandals.
This guy was sitting mere feet away from
thing that's going to give them a more...
The problem.
I don't even think it says anything. What do you mission structures? He was a anti-Islam protester, and then they yelled Allahu Akbar. So the first thing that you saw happen is that on the internet, you had a bunch of anonymous accounts that were gassing up these terrorists, saying that they were sad the bombs didn't go off. Then after that, you have bigger influencers, basically framing the entire conversation around Jake Lang bringing this on himself.
Oh, yeah, guys, don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. Once again, don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. I appreciate everybody for taking the time to subscribe. We're only 13 subscribers away from hitting 8,800. So if you guys can pitch in, please subscribe. It really does help more than you realize. So let's keep going, man.
And about how bad he is and about how they don't feel sorry for him. Then after that, you have the media that reframes, like, basically they do a, English sleight of hand where they call the bombers activists, and then they say the bombing happened in front of Mandami's home. And so it implies, based off of the title, that it's actually them bombing Mandami's home because he's a Muslim, but it's actually Muslims throwing a bomb at somebody for protesting against Muslims. And so then that happens, and then on top of that, then you have CNN anchors that go on the media and they go on the news, and they say, well,
CNN is so bloody terrible, dude. No, I'm sorry that your comments get blocked, man. That sucks.
Terrorist things happen, and yeah, this is bad, but you can't condemn all.
Love you, Ty Lord. I'm sorry that YouTube blocks your comments, bro. It sucks. We do love our Ty Lord, though, man. Ty Lord.
Muslims, and it's like nobody's even talking about that. Nobody's saying that. And so you have this entire permission structure that's created to rationalize and then also normalize this violence, and most important, protect the violence and lionize, or in one way or another, basically kind of appreciate it. I think that's a good way to say it. People appreciate the violence. And so that's really what happened. Same with George Floyd protests. Well, George Floyd was a little bit different than this, right? But they pledged allegiance to ISIS during arrest. Yes, exactly. Mandami lied and said it was a Muslim supremacist or white supremacist. Well, I don't care about what he was saying about Jake Lang, but what I'm saying is and then of course Zoran Mandami comes out and he spends more time condemning the person who had a nail bomb thrown at him than the person who threw the nail bomb.
That's insane. Mamdani's a freaking chud, dude.
That's the problem. So when I say they, that's what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about, Zinc Roofer? Dude, I don't even pay attention to you half the time. So I barely pay attention to the Zinc Roofer. Let's see. Name me one smart guy. What do you mean, name you one smart guy? You want me to name a smart person? All right. Isaac Newton? Albert Einstein? Stephen Hawking? Wait, what do you want us to name? Is anybody who's been intelligent over the years, or what are you talking about, bro?
That's what I mean. Very rarely, they do not, this is a puzzle, right? And so the entire thing doesn't happen through one person, but it's created in a permission structure through an aggregate. And that's an example of it happening this week. Does that make sense? Do you guys see where I'm coming from with this? Hopefully you guys can see this. You think you hate journalists enough? You do not? Yeah.
I think I understand where my boy's coming from on this one. I think I understand where my boy Asmon's coming from. I think.
Most people on your side believe this. Many people on the right believe all Muslims are bad. Yeah, and plenty of people on the left believe all white people are bad.
That's true. I mean, that's true. Look, I don't think every Muslim's bad, no. But I do believe I think a lot of the Muslim faith is Holt Garbage. That's all I got to say there, man.
Does that mean that you should base all of your decisions off of a radical minority of people? I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's not what I would do.
Okay.
Everyone's joking, though.
Hey, if you guys can, though, don't forget to tap the gift button. If you guys can, send me a gift. It could be something tiny. It could be something big. All gifts are appreciated, though. Gifts do help keep the stream funded and free, or as free as possible. But, yeah, man, let's keep rolling, man. Don't forget to tap that gift button, man. The more gifts, the better. Keeps this show pumping.
But everybody's not joking, though. My concern is that we are vastly approaching point of no return in our own rhetoric within the community.
And they'll also get banned, too. It's another important component. And that's the reason why he's worried about it, too.
And I think that it is being furthered by us not addressing it.
I'm forced to ask myself, how is this, if YouTube is going to kick off people like we've seen them kick off, why is this tolerated?
Thank you.
Yeah, Constantine. I mean, we introduced new things, so I don't know. I don't know what the monoculture is.
People are going to claim, yeah, but this guy's not famous. He's not. This guy was sitting mere feet away from Constantine.
Then, of course, you hate journalists or not.
I consider rhetoric within.
Thank you.
God, this kid's a chud, dude.
I mean, we introduced new things, so I don't know.
This kid's a chud, dude. I hate this kid so much. I'm trying not to hate him, but he just wants to be violent towards everybody.
I don't know what the monoculture is.
People are going to claim, yeah, but this guy's not famous. He's not.
Yeah, even if he's not famous, dude, it doesn't matter. Whether you got 10 subscribers or 10 million, he's just encouraging violence. It's the weirdest thing.
No one really knows who he is. That's why. But
the problem is that the people that aren't famous are the ones doing the actions. They're like shock troopers.
That's true. That's true.
Go out and effectively,
they got nothing to lose.
Put their lives on the line, and then everybody else tries to run defense for them and then view them as a good actor. I think that's what happens.
How is that even relevant?
Yeah,
and multiculturalism, which have
it's a bad action no matter what.
A monoculture into which people are encouraged to buy in and integrate.
This is crazy, man.
A society in which people are encouraged to see themselves as members of an individual community.
Yes. He fails to see that he is the very thing he thinks his opponents are.
About 40 died, but this is what I hate about these people.
This guy's terrible, dude. This kid's terrible. Oh man, this kid's so frustrating to listen to.
It's like they make a career.
So frustrating.
Yeah.
Right.
Career about what?
They make a career out of violent and aggressive politics. And
oh yeah, just like you're trying to make a career off of violent and aggressive politics too, dude. Come on, bro. Come on.
Riling it up and stoking it up.
And this is their rationality, is that they think that the politics are aggressive, and the politics being aggressive rationalizes their aggression.
That's just crazy logic, man. That is levels of insanity.
That's what they're thinking.
So therefore we should take them out. because they're
Yes.
riling things up. They're too
My
full of
God,
hatred, so
man.
we should hate them.
That's the idea. Yes.
And then they're like, "Oh, thank you for letting me discuss the
Crazy.
ideas and ruining your fucking country with all this bullshit."
Oh, so they're ruining your country, but Constantine can't have concerns about people ruining his country.
Yes.
I think that concepts like England were created in order for monarchs to consolidate power in their kingdoms.
And if this continues, it will only get worse.
And this could have gone very differently. How do people get to the point of what you're seeing in this video? Well, it all comes down to the laws of narrative. There's always going to be people that wish you harm. You just have to learn how
Well,
to spot.
the problem is that people like this used to just be completely sidelined by society and institutionalized, if not beat up and killed. That's the reality, is that crazy people that were violent and aggressive back in the old days they used to hit their head with rocks to let the demons get out. Like, that's what...
Well, I don't think that's a good solution either. I don't think it's a good solution, no.
That's what used to happen to these people. Like, that's the reality. We don't live in that barbaric society anymore, but we've
Thank God we don't. Thank God we don't.
On so far to the other side that we allow these people to you can laugh at it, like say it's crazy, but like it's true. Like, these people need to be institutionalized for their own better judgment, right? Like, it's for their own best interest that they're institutionalized.
Them. And if you're interested in these concepts, I do have a book coming out in August. I've been working on this for 2 years. I began writing it when I was
crazy
still
take, but true.
a high
Yeah,
school
it is.
teacher. It's meant to be more of a methodology. The reality is,
video topics is kind of whatever at this point.
I want it to be that kind of book that people carry around in their bag, and it's like wrinkled up because they're using it, and it's all marked up with annotations and notes. It examines
I'll link you guys the video.
The laws of narrative and how narrative leads people to what you're seeing in this video. The lessons I have found most valuable. So I'll put the link below if you're interested.
I think that a big component to it too. I like Warren. I've watched a couple of his videos before, and so you guys can take a look at it.
Yeah, Warren Smith is pretty dope, man. I like this kid.
So called when eugenics was a thing. Yeah, exactly. Like, these are the people that literally got lobotomies. Like, they actually just lobotomized these people because, like, a civilized Western society cannot tolerate a person with no sense of self-control. Like, you can't have a high trust society with people that don't have self-control. It's impossible to do that, because if you do, then everything turns to shit. They're a threat to society. They are. They're a massive threat to society, and they are very dangerous, because if you let them go and run wild, what happens is that they become even more violent and they hurt other people. And I think the biggest issue with what happens is that when they do something like that, people think, oh my God, how could we have known this? It was so obvious. It was so completely fucking obvious. Electric shock treatment too? Yeah, it was. And so I wish more people thought like that. And I don't think that we should lobotomize them or anything else. I just think that we need to institutionalize these people and keep...
It's a fair take. It's a pretty dang fair take, man. It's a good take.
Keep them safe not only from everybody else, but also from themselves. These people will end up getting themselves killed. The guy in the video deleted his YouTube, maybe he got banned. I don't care about that. I don't care about him getting banned. It doesn't matter to me. What I do care about is making sure that people like that are institutionalized in a way that makes it to where they're not able to do anything wrong, right? I mean, that's what really matters. The other stuff is kind of irrelevant to me, if you want me to be honest.
Yeah, Zinc Roofer, I am much more Viking descent than you would ever imagine yourself being, but I appreciate it. All right, well, I want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch this stream. Now, we're going to go and I'm going to basically do a StreamYard stream probably in about an hour. Probably roughly about an hour, just in case Tim Smith wants to get on stream tonight. I don't think it's going to be a super long stream, but I do want to take a little bit of a break. Just because I'm kind of wearing down mentally. I'm going to drink a little bit of water and kind of just take a chill pill for a second, you know. Relax. And yeah. What else we got here? Hold on. But yeah, no, I do want to thank you guys for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. Show's getting bigger and bigger every day. It's getting crazier and crazier every day too, just how much notoriety we're getting. We're going from being a small channel to almost 10,000 subscribers, man. I mean, I kind of can't believe it. You know, at the end of the day, it is kind of wild to me. And really pulling through on this channel, dude. So to everybody, man, everybody on this channel has been kind, in my opinion. Maybe not everybody, but for the most part, everybody's been really cool, really kind. And I got to say, man, I appreciate y'all. Well, all right, I'm going to end the stream for now. I'll see you guys in the next stream. I think I'm not going to promise that Tim's going to be on tonight. It depends on what Tim's availability is and what he's feeling. I'm more than happy to have Tim on tonight, though. That'll be fun. But I do need to take a moment. I just need to take a moment. But I'll be on a little bit later tonight, probably around 9-ish. No, I appreciate you guys. No, I try to keep the energy. You know, I do get a little angry sometimes on stream. I'm not gonna like pretend I'm some sort of saint, but I do appreciate the compliments, you guys. Thank you, Mr. Tylord. Appreciate it. Thank you, Annie. Appreciate you, D Reich Beats 2150. Though I do appreciate it, you guys. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. Probably in an hour or so. I don't know. I need to take a moment though. I gotta drink some water. So. Keep it good, keep it fresh, keep your mussies fresh. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. It does help the channel grow in more ways than one. So let's get it rolling, man.